Like I still do fraud. Flying private jet with the rod. It's this and a Hellcat cause I'm a hell raiser. Self-made, I don't owe nigga land favor. When you get that money, nigga, keep your heart. I'm sliding in a coupe and got no to start. I got to follow me in BET Awards. When your well run dry, you know you need me for it. When I pull up in a Buick, you know what I'm doing. If the police get behind me, fleeing any lure. Sleeping on the pallet, turning to a savage. I'm a project baby, now I stay in Calabash. Like I'm still surfing, like I'm still jacking. I be sipping on lean, trying to keep balance. Hit that Z-Walk, dick it with my Reebok. I don't say much, I just let the heat talk.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Didn't know y'all was there for a second. Hey, what's up, Evan Cook? What it is, Samurai Gaming? What it is, Jex? What's up, Coco?
Pull up in a demon on guard. Looking like I still do.
Yo, type of 1 in the chat if you guys could see and hear all of this. Type of 2 in the chat if you guys can't see or hear any of this. You know what I'm saying? What it is, Nick George. What it is, Arrest. Hope you guys are having a good day. Yo, what's up? All right, you got yourself a bag of hot Cheetos. All right, so look. Oh, my God. Okay, so look. The title of this story is hilarious. We got a couple things to go over, guys. All right. We got a couple things to go over. Okay. Now, the super chat milestone for this live is 50th super chat. If we reach the first super chat milestone, I will tell you guys the time a whole group of like 7 women asked me to pimp them. Which was not my fault. I was at a party. Okay. There was some women that looked like they were in need of a father figure, and they asked if I would be that man, that father figure in their life for them. They said it in a different way, but you know, type of 1 in the chat if you guys want to hear that story once we reach a 50th super chat, the first super chat milestone. Type of 2 in the chat if you guys want to hear the story of when my ex-girlfriend asked me to pimp her. You know what I'm saying? So 1 in the chat if you guys want to hear the story once we reach the super chat milestone of 7 girls asking me to pimp them. Type of 2 in the chat if you guys want to hear the story of when one of my ex-girlfriends asked me to pimp her. I paused because I was about to say one of my many ex-girlfriends, but I'm not a whore. You know, I'm not a he-ho. You know what I'm saying? I'm a born again virgin and celibate and chastity belt. Oh, as well. You know? And that, yep, one of my ex-girlfriends you cheated on. I cheated on one of your ex-girlfriends? How did I cheat on your ex-girlfriends? I haven't had sex with a lot of my subscribers' girlfriends, only like 2. You know what? Look, it wasn't my fault. I boned like 5 of my subscribers' wives, but that wasn't my fault, okay? Those dudes were heckling, all right? Hecklers, it's smiled upon to bone a heckler's wife, but a nice dude, like someone who's warm and friendly to you, never do that. Never. I would never do that. No. But they were hecklers. You know? What? I gave them back? I don't understand. I gave them back. Yeah, I'm saying I gave the woman back. And I even wore a condom. Isn't that nice? Type of 1 in the chat if it's really polite to use protection when you're with another man's girlfriend or wife. Type of 2 in the chat if you have to make her shower. You know what I'm saying? That's where the real politeness is. Sending her back unshowered, that's messed up. Because you know what she gonna make him do when he get back. Watch Fortnite. That's what he's gonna make her do. Well, that's my story. I'm sticking with it. For real, for real. Never heard of someone borrowing vagina. What? Look, that's the best way to do it. All right? These days, you want to only borrow it. Because technically, vagina's only for rent anyway. Female happy place is only for rent. You know what I'm saying? People out here purchasing property. You know what I'm saying? No, you excavate it. You know what I'm saying? You lay down the blueprint. You make a plan. You get in there. You plow out and turn over all the soil at least 100,000 times per female, and then only after you've sown your royal oats right into most of her, and then you know what I mean? You wave her farewell. You let her know that her time was time. Her time was timing. You let her know, hey, your time was timing. Now you get the hell out of here. You know what I'm saying? Only come back with no clothes on. But feel free to come back with no clothes on. That's how you do that. That's dating with young child support. You get the fuck out of my house. Unless you're cooking, have no clothes on. That's type of 1 in the chat if that makes sense. Type of 2 in the chat if that's misogyny. What? She's gotta cook and be naked? Misogyny. Ooh. What's up, Jack Avery? What it is, Foul? What it is, Alexis? What's up, Aaron? What it is, Two? What's up, Vane? What it is, Blue? What it is, Falcon? What's up, Cool Dude? What it is, Sheila? What it do, Two Brains? What it do, Devontae? What it is, Cool Dudes? What's up, Sheila? What's up, Goku? Goku Off Gaming? What's up, Todd Games? What it is, Josiah? Yes. What's up, DT Season? What's up, Cody Newman? Hey, look, so apparently we have to get this out the way at every live because every live is a bunch of new people, and I understand now. You know what I'm saying? But, type of 1 in the chat, if it's cheating on your girlfriend when she says to you, I'm dating new people and I found one and I'm going to his house to hang out, and if you get mad, then you're jealous or weird or thirsty. You know what I mean? Type of 2 in the chat. Type of 1 in the chat if that's cheating. Yeah, I'm saying if your girlfriend looks you dead in the face and tells you, I'm going to another man's house for 2 weeks, and we're not gonna do anything, and stay here and wait for me. So type of 1 in the chat if that's not cheating and that's what you want for yourself and your dating life. If that's you, you're a stronger man than I am. Hey, there we go. There's Aries. Aries says he likes it. Type of 2 in the chat if it sounds like you should be cheating on this woman because she's probably boning this other dude whose house she's over. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they always try to sneak the goofy shit in. But yeah, what's really funny is I always, for some reason, have to start a lot of my lives by telling you guys that stuff, because a lot of people for some reason still think that if you're dating someone and they're not faithful to you, you're still supposed to be faithful to them. You know what I'm saying? I'm super faithful, but if my partner ever shows me signs that she's not faithful, then she's on her own. I'm not. My faithfulness goes out the window. I'm with another hoe tomorrow. And what's really funny is women will probably think it's not that fast. It is. It is that fast. Men start working out today. Okay? Screw all that mental health Kai Cenat shit. Okay? Even though my heart goes out to the young brother, and get you a bad bitch to fuck the goofy out of you, and you be right back at it, Kai Cenat. On God. Look, Kai Cenat only needs like 1 or 2 holes to fuck the goofy out of him, and then he'd be right back, like he being forgot about her. You know what I'm saying? It'll be over. If Kai Cenat got a badder bitch than his girlfriend to sit on him, he'd heartbreak over. Did you know that? It's been scientifically proven. You know what I'm saying? Type of 1 in the chat if you've ever been broken up with and you found a better woman the next day that was even liked you more and was prettier, your heartbreak will be over. Over. Wow. Amazing. Type of 2 in the chat if you still be crying. Ow. Ah! Ah, bitches, no. Ah, nigga. Understandable. Understandable, JZG. Yeah. Yep. That's what's up. All a man need after a breakup, a bad situation, is some sympathy healing coochie. Okay, so look, no coochie is sympathy coochie. All right? We got to get that shit out the way. Apparently, I might start teaching y'all about pimp stuff, even though I don't do pimp things. You know what I'm saying? That's for some reason, that's what a rumor is. All right? People out there got my name messed up in these streets talking about I'm pimping. Thanks for the compliment. But I can't believe you've done this at the same time as well. This nigga, Young Thug, stay in the goddamn dress. I can't stand this nigga. I cannot. Yo, I can't stand Young Thug, bro. Look at this, bro. Look at this. Look at this good. Look at this shit, man. Type of 1 in the chat if this is that other shit that I be talking about. Type of 2 in the chat if not, it's normal. Can't wait for his next album. Pregnant, stomach having motherfucker. Get on this bitch wearing a whole fucking dress. Talking about some, I'm only into women. Can't stand this nigga. That shit is frothy. Shit frothy as shit. Motherfucker, go have nerve to get in the interview talking about he's straight. Shit pissed me. The fuck is that? I know, Devontae. I know. All right, so look. So I'm gonna hook you up with some of these pimp stories. All right. It looks and sounds like I be pimping. All right, guys, but I don't. Okay, I don't do any of that. All right, I am from the suburbs, and this is from you guys' mouths. Y'all always be telling me that BlastphamousHD, you know what I mean? You faking your stories. Well, yes, I am. Okay, all of these stories are fake, 100% made up in my head, without writing them down. Okay, so you know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody coming up to me when they see me at UNLV talking about, yo, man, I heard you talking about my girl. So who's laughing now? Like, I don't, you know what I mean? None of that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody coming at me at UNLV like, bro, after my girlfriend hung out with you, she won't even take her clothes off around me no more. To which case I say that's not my fault. Nothing went physical. Okay? She lying. She lied. Nothing happened and looked that way and then run in the opposite direction. That's how we do in the streets. Okay? I didn't see it. So obviously. Okay, so this is the pimp story. You know what I'm saying? All right, so for $2, you get a shout out. For $10, I'll tell you guys a secret about the title, a real secret. To which case I say, don't super chat 10. For 30, I will tell you guys the story that goes along with the secret. To which case I'll say, don't send 30. You know. Now with that being said, for 50, I'll tell you guys a story worser than the one I'm telling you at that moment. So it gets real. All right, so peep game. That's how we gonna do this. So this is what happened, right? First pimp story. First pimp story that makes me sound like a pimp, even though I'm not a pimp. Dang it! W's in the chapter DT season. Yo, god dang it. Dang it. Okay, we got you guys with a secret coming up fresh. You know what I'm saying? All right, so DT. You know what I'm saying? W's in the chat to DT. You know what I'm saying? So, DT, let me know what type of secret would you like? Would you like a pimp secret? Like a secret story of some pimp stuff I've done? So type of 1 in the chat if you want me to tell you an actual pimp thing that I did, but it wasn't my fault. You know, zero accountability, like with the women and the celebrities and the white people and the Mexicans and the Colombians. And the Guatemalans too, and the Chinese. They're good. But type of 2 in the chat if you guys want to hear a secret about crimes I've done. We gonna start this shit. Gonna start being like Jeopardy. A 1 for crime. So when you when you let me know what you want, I want you to say a 1 for crime, Alex, or a 2 for a 2 for crime, and a 1 for pimp things. So we'll call it Pimp Chronicles, or slutty things I've done. I'll give you guys categories. Okay. All right. This is good. DT season. All right. So these are your categories you get to pick from. Slutty things I've done. Crimes I've committed that I won't take accountability for. 3. You know what I mean? Women that I've cuddled with, but nothing went physical. And 4. The boyfriends of the women that I've cuddled with that nothing went physical with, but for some reason they just really, really was mad at me after we cuddled that 17 times in 2 hours. How about them Yankees? You know, where you guys from, and what time is it where you guys are at? 2. All right, so you guys, let's do 2. Okay, crimes I've done, but will never take accountability for. Okay, all right, cool. Secrets. Okay, all right. Let's see. All right, so this is a secret about crimes I've done that I refuse to take accountability for. Let's see. Okay, secret. Let's see. I once robbed, when I was like 16, I robbed this 15-year-old for his Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Like, robbed, man. I have a gun. I ain't had no weapon. I ain't pull a knife or nothing. But luckily enough for me, being black, if you're black enough, you could just walk up on somebody and just say, give me your shit. And if you look like me, they'll just do it. Here you go. But again, that's fake. You know, zero accountability. You know what I'm saying? No clout for that at all because it didn't happen. You know? Dang. Good? Yo. Hey, what's up, yo? W's in the chat to the Aries Mysterium. Yo, hey, what's up, BHD? The Mysterium Factory returns at last. Bro, it's great to see you in the Mysterium Factory. All right, you guys, if we reach another 5 in Super Chat, I will be telling you guys another secret from one of our 4 categories. Yeah, I'm saying, let me know if you like the secret that you got. If not, I can see if I have some, a little bit more of them. I think you like that. I think you enjoyed that, though, bruh. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? How many girlfriends have I had? I've had a good amount of girlfriends. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Pickle Rickle, how many girlfriends have you had? You know what I mean? Hey, what's up, DT Season? What's up, Alexis? What's up? Yeah, guys, so what's really funny, guys? So Pickle Rickle actually said, how many girlfriends have you cheated on? Now, what Pickle Rickle really means to say is, I have no women. Women don't like me, and you seem like women like you, and it seems like there's a lot of women in here. So let me try to make you look bad and try to make me look good. But he doesn't, you know, since he's never had a girlfriend before, he doesn't realize that that makes him look like a try-hard loser. You know, like women do. Let's and like if you'll sit next to a girl and she'll tell you to throw something at the stage, but if you get jumped because you listen, she won't help you. You know what I'm saying? So, dude, I've got a lot of stories of that actually. One time I was up at the park and I was nunchucking while skateboarding at the same time and shit, you know what I'm saying? And I was looking all shiny and dipped in butter and shit, you know what I'm saying? And I wasn't even trying to do that. I was just nunchucking because, you know, I wanted to practice that. You know, I felt that those two types of balances, they went together. Balancing on a skateboard and balancing nunchucking, it makes sense to me, right? So with that being said, this fat dude, he comes running over when I'm like with a group of 7 of my friends. He runs over and he grabs the nunchucks out of my hands in front of everybody. He's, give me those, huh? You think you're hot shit because you can swing these? And I was just like, I don't understand what's going on, man. I've never seen this man a day in my life. I don't know what are you talking about, bro? I'm not gonna fight you just because you mad at me. So I don't like, you know what I mean? I got stuff to do later. I can't do none of that. So he's like, ah, fuck that. You're the reason why you're ruining the earth. So, you know, and me and my friends are laughing at the dude, and I'm just standing there laughing with him. I'm like, this is some goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? Yo, W in the chat to PCI. Yo! Hey, Blast, just want to let you know I've been watching your content since early days of 2019. Last time, Brody. Yo, I like that this is your last time, man. Appreciate having you up in this mug. Love from 4th BNT 10th Special Forces Group. Yo! That is freaking awesome. Yo, PCI, what got you into the Special Forces? Because I'm not going to lie, I low-key like, you know what I mean? I wanted to go into the Army because me as a kid, when I was growing up, I saw that as like going off to war, or you know what I mean? Like not doing it for the world. I ain't want to do shit for the world. I want to do that shit for me. You know what I'm saying? Because like, you know what I mean? I grew up in the projects, and you know what I mean? There, you pretty much keep what you kill, or at least that's what you taught. Never kill stuff. But yeah, never did, actually. Me, I never did. You know? But a rear naked choke doesn't count. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't count. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you know what I mean? Like I wanted to do that because I felt like that would be a fun way of learning combat and building community amongst other warriors and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, the regular world is filled with non-warriors. You know what I'm saying? Basically like, it's like living in Fight Club, but then you're going around like looking for people. Who the hell is this? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? Like, yeah, being somebody who's trained for combat, living in the regular world, it's actually really, really fun. It's really, really fun. Because what happens is like a lot of stuff that is really hard becomes a lot easier. For real, for real. PCI, grew up in the military, and it just led me through. Been rocking as a medical surgeon. Yo, that's awesome that you've been rocking as a medical surgeon, bro. You got good energy. For real, for real. What's up, NZI? What it is, it's Ghost. Yo, what's up? That's what's up. Hey, what's up, Ghost? What's up? Hey, where you from, Brody? Hey, so what time is it where you guys are at? Where you guys from? For real, for real. Money. That's what's up. Hey, Para, that's good that you like money. That's what's up, bro. Hey, what's up, Six Unknown? What's up, Para? What it is, bro? What's up? That's really cool that you grew up in the military, though. NZI. All right, y'all. So, what happened was this. You know what I mean? Pimp story. Okay, so I was at UNLV. I was at the gym at UNLV. And while I was at UNLV, I was up there with this girl, female friend of mine. You know what I'm saying? Female friend of mine, she cool, we chilling or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, the thing I really like about this girl is like fiercely loyal in front of my face, right? I don't really care what a chick do when I ain't around, you know what I'm saying? But with that being said, you know what I mean? Like, whenever I do go out with this girl, she don't be looking at no other dude. She don't be entertaining none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? When females do that shit, bro, they lose a ranking with me. Like if a female was like a 7 to me before we went out somewhere, if she does that, then she's like a 4 now. You know what I'm saying? Like females wonder, how do you get yourself into the fuck zone, right? And the fuck zone, what the fuck zone is you know there's a friend zone where there's a fuck zone. Friend zone is when you're just friends, right? When you're, you know what I mean? Friend zone is when a girl turns a guy into his friend, her friend, and he was there only to clap cheeks. But he turns into her friend. He buys all of her stuff and gives her everything. And the fuck zone is when a chick disproves herself to qualify. She disproves herself of fitting the qualifications of immediate pregnancy and thus instead gets only to sit on stuff. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Yeah? That's what's up. Yep. Hey, Excited Chemistry Experiment says she's playing with you, man. Exactly. That's the point of me hanging out with her. We're playing Fortnite in a fort at night. More at 11. What's up, Alexis? Yo, all right, you guys. So type 1 in the chat if you guys can see and hear everything. Type 2 in the chat if you guys can't see or hear any of this. Okay, so I'm up at the UNLV with this chick. You know what I'm saying? We walking around, we chilling. Shit's going good. You know what I'm saying? And out of nowhere, you know what I mean? Like, we in the room and I'm doing my nunchucks, right? Inside of one of the workout rooms. This workout room is a big room. You feel me? Not only that, but there's a whole lot of space for everybody to do all the acrobatical type of stuff that they want to do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm up in there. I got my nunchucks. You know what I'm saying? I'm listening to music. I'm doing my thing. Y'all know how I do. You know what I mean? And these 2 women walk in and this one dude walks in. Like, one dude walks in with 2 women, right? They walk in nonchalantly enough. They pick out a spot inside of the room. And when they get there, they just, chill there and then cohabitate amongst themselves. They get into a triangular 3-people group and just start to trade stories and barter amongst each other and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Now, with that being said, I'm over there with the chick I'm kicking it with. I forgot the rest of the story. We gonna say her name is Alexis, right? Because, no snitches get stitches, and she's possibly abusive. So, but with that being said, this chick's name is Alexis, right? So, Alexis is over there. She's just looking in the mirror, doing Instagram pictures by herself and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I'm doing my nunchucks. And one of the girl, and when I get done doing nunchucks for like 15 minutes straight, I'm like covered in sweat. I'm like, my shirt is wet, I'm covered, right? Whenever I exercise for some reason, I'm thinking, oh, okay, I'm exercising, this is gonna be cool. 15 minutes in, the waterworks happen, I don't know what happened, right? So, that being said, I'm talking to Alexis, and while I'm talking to her, like I said, I'm drenched in sweat. So while I'm drenched in sweat, I'm drenched in so much sweat that Alexis takes like one of her fast food napkins out of what was it, Panda Express that we had gotten that day, takes the napkin out of the bag and starts wiping me off like in front of everyone, right? Everyone is there. And I'm just like, I'm trying to pull away from it. I'm like, nah, and she's like, no, baby, no, you don't understand. Like, baby, bro. So there's only one other group in this room, right? And that group was the 3 subscribers that came in there after we were already in there. 2 women and the dude, right? And I'm thinking, okay, and the reason why I was pulling away is it's embarrassing, right? I'm thinking that this is gonna make me look like a fool in front of these people and women. I'm thinking that this is gonna make me look like a loser. Oh, but he needs his mama to wipe his sweat off. I'm thinking that, right? I'm thinking this shit making me look soft right now, right? Tell me why. I look over only to catch the dude subscriber's eyes. And he's looking at me, he's like looking at all like what the hell is going on? How the hell? Wait, and at first, for the first millisecond, I thought he was trying to make fun of me. But then I noticed his expressions. His expressions is like, how the shit. And then he comes over and asks me, right? He's like, hey, Blast, come here, man. And I'm like, oh, yeah, no problem, man. I go on over there, and I'm like, hey, what's up, bro? He's like, yo, why is she wiping you down? And I was like, oh, no, man, this is my female friend. Nothing's gone physical. We just friends. You know what I'm saying? She's a friend of mine, man. We hang out. And she's like, yeah, but like, how do my female friend, because he pointed to his 2 female friends. He's like, my female friends have never wiped me down. How do I How do I get that? Like, how do I do that? And I was like, oh no, man, nah, man, you don't, where you guys from? You know what I'm saying? I changed the subject, talked about a whole bunch of movies and a whole bunch of other stuff. We chit chatted for about 20 minutes straight, and then the girls came over and started talking to me. And then while I'm talking to the other girls, bending over, showing me the rest of it, showing me the back of it. And she was really in shape. But I was with the girl I was there with already. So I couldn't say nothing. Couldn't even say nothing, man. She smelled so good, guys. Couldn't even say nothing. I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? Something like they're talking to the girl and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, yep. Oh, that's what's up. Hey, I appreciate the compliment, Mrs. Watt. That's what's up. Did you guys know that when a girl tells you you're ugly, what she's really meaning is you qualify for her orifices right then, and as long as you don't get mad at her, uh, uh, trying to disrespect you, like, you know, I don't know why. That makes no sense. Did you guys know that? I want you to, so, you know what I'm saying? Type of one in the chat if you've ever had a girl, if you've ever had a crush on a girl that was mean to you. Type of two in the chat if you've never had a crush on a girl who was mean to you. I'm about to show y'all some wild shit. This shit gonna be hilarious. Ooh. Ooh. So, Timma Winman says, that was your mother. Who was my mother, Tim the man? Tim the Tool Man? I never watched that show. So Tim, show everyone that you're not a coward. Speak. You know what I'm saying? So who was my mother, Tim? Please enlighten us. You know what I'm saying? Yep. $10 says he's too much of a coward to speak because, they usually are. The book says only the biggest cowards, are that cowardly. Like, yeah. So, Tim, where you at? Come on, Tim. Let's do it. He's running, bro. He's pussy. He's pussy. Like, no real man is that type of person. Like, all you guys have real good energy. You guys are good people because none of us would do that and sink that low. But there is some, like, type of one in the chat. If Tim is probably a loser, guys. You know what I mean? If you guys are awesome, type of one in the chat. If you guys are awesome, but Tim is probably a loser. I mean, I'm just guessing. I don't know very many real men that do that. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know why he's not brave enough to step up and, have this debate. Let's do it. I'm super duper willing. You know what I mean? Let's do this. Please? Please? Tim, don't tell me you're this much of a bitch. You do know that if you're watching this with a woman and you did that to impress her, she now knows you're a bitch and she'll never let you even see it. And even if you do, it's only to suck butt. But if he's not going to show up, then, if he's not going to make a segment out of himself, donkey of the day, dumbass of the day, worst comedian of the day. In his brain, he swore to God that was a great joke. He swore it was going to, he knew, he was like, this is going to work. This is going to get him. Sure got us, Tim. Man, I don't know what we're going to do. That So anyway, but with that being said, you know what I'm saying? So what happened was, so the guy is like wiping me off and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, well, the girl's like wiping me off and let me know like how much she liked me and stuff. And where I'm from back in Cleveland, it's called like, you know what I mean? That one song, Wipe Me Down. That's like called glazing or being nice to somebody or whatever. So he's telling me about like, yo, like, how do I do that? Like, how do I like get it as to where it's like women are like wiping me down in public and like, being nice to me and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And like I was just like, I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, And then I changed the subject and we talked about something else. And then his female friends, they was poking it at me. They was showing me all of the parts that people like Tim never get to see. You know what I'm saying? Like no female is ever gonna show Tim like, her orifices or nothing. You know what I'm saying? And that's not because he's a complete hand job of a man. You know what I'm saying? But because Tim seems like the type of person that if he saw any bit of titty meat, he would immediately beg her to marry him. And when she said no, he'd murder everyone in a 12-mile vicinity. So technically, Tim, every woman that's told you no and get it, and whenever a woman has looked at you in the face, Tim, and said, "Ew, nigga, you smell like French fries. Fuck off me, you titty having ass nigga." Every woman that's ever said that to you, Tim, because it's been at least 17 times. Just know that she was helping you out. Because nobody wants you to take out everybody in a 12-mile radius, when you think she's going to take off her clothes, but she doesn't because you show her who you really are after you've shown us all. You know what I'm saying? Now, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? That was that situation. But, you know what I'm saying? Now, once we reach 30 more in Super Chat, I will immediately be telling you guys the story of either type of one in the chat if you guys want to hear the story of 7 girls asking me to pimp them or whatever. Type of one in the chat if once we reach the Super Chat milestone, you guys want to hear the story of one of my ex-girlfriends asking me to pimp her. That's what you get if you're a black guy in Dayton. You know what I'm saying? Females just think you're a pimp. If you don't pay for cheeks, a lot of people will just think you're pimping. Like, just to let y'all know. You know what I'm saying? If you're not paying for butt cheeks and groveling and eating the dirt she walks upon, then to some people, he's a misogyny and he's pimping. Like, nigga. Oh boy. I didn't hear that. You want to see me with a family and kids? What if I don't want to see me with a family and kids, man? Like I'm down for family and kids or whatever, but only after a female has shown me for 5 years straight that she ain't gonna be on no goofy shit. If she can treat me the way I want to be treated for 5 years straight, then I'll marry her. You know what I'm saying? And I'll have kids with her. But I don't want to have kids out of wedlock. I'm not gonna have kids without having a wife. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why I'm not married. I am not in a rush to have kids and a wife. That's not my thing. I understand that that's a lot of people's sole purposes in life, but that's not mine. I am not out here. You know what I mean? That's not my thing. I'm not going to spend my life, like vying over one woman. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to spend 50 years vying for the same woman that's going to do the same shit all the other hoes is doing. Especially not when there's so many bitches. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that might just be me, bruh. That might just be me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to mess with a chick tonight without a condom, and in 3 months she tell me she pregnant, and then, You know what I mean? In 2 months, we're having issues, and we break up at 6, and then she had a kid, and then move in with a new dude because I didn't treat her right enough. I didn't give her enough attention. I didn't tell her shit. And then, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, when a lot of dudes that tend to do that type of thing, you know what I'm saying? They be out there giving, like, look, Kai Cenat, perfect example. Go listen to his story. I gave her everything, gang. I gave her a G-Wagon. I gave her a house. I let her, I gave her everything, all my money. And it's like, all the money I gave her, the worse I felt when she left me for another nigga with more baby mamas than me. Oh, for a sluttier nigga. Bro, so think of it this way, guys. I want you guys to think of it this way, right? Not to gaslight y'all or nothing, but I'm basically NBA young boy, but without the kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Kai Cenat, I haven't had Kai Cenat issues in a long time. You know what I'm saying? I've had NBA young boy issues, even though I don't really listen to his music like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, his music's good. I haven't really listened to much of it. He does have a couple songs I like though. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm not doing I am not NBA Blast. Shit, that makes it sound so much worse than just blasphemous. God. NBA Blast. That it. But what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not like, if you look at Young Boy, he's not putting any specific love into any one chick. He's got 14 women. 14 that he's not doing anything with except for hopefully his baby mothers. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he's got a whole shit ton of female friends. You know what I'm saying? And he does what he does what it do. You know what I'm saying? Me, I got a lot of female friends. I just don't do nothing with a bunch of them. A bunch of my female friends, we're just friends. Like one of my female friends, we go skating. Another one of them, she helps me shoot my music videos. Another one of them helps me shoot skits. And another one of them goes to the gym with your boy. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, you know what I mean? Like, we'll never do nothing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I learned a long time ago, peace and happiness. My nigga, that's real. It's very peaceful not having to worry about just what is on one chick's brain. Like, what's she doing? Who's she with? Where's she at? I don't ever think it is. I don't check no women's phones. I don't ask women where they at. I don't ask women who they with. I'm not doing none of that. You know what I mean? Like, nigga. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Hope you are not too cold over there. No. You know what I'm saying? I'm not cold. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you asking. No. All right. So I understand you saying your statement possibly was a question. And, I didn't hear your question, but I understood the question. And I think your question was, how do you date how do you stay cold while dating without being too cold to the women? And I think that's what you're asking. Is that what you're asking? If it is, that's understandable. It's a hard question to ask. I appreciate the compliment, Valentino. Thank you. That's a compliment. That means my workouts are working. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's what's up. What's up, Singer? What's up, Lord? Dating in 2025 is BS. No, it's not. Dating in 2025 is better than it's ever been, man. Dating is dating is at the best place like I've ever seen dating at. But that's only because I've spent the last well over 20 years of my life technically preparing for how dating is. Yeah, I'm saying by constantly getting into fist fights, constantly, you know, constantly getting arrested, because this is shit the women likes. Constantly getting in the fist fight and beating niggas up when they beat me. Constantly getting in roast battles, winning the roast battle. And then when a nigga still talks shit after I win him in the roast battle, I beat that nigga up. Yeah, I'm saying? Freaking constantly going to jail. You know what I'm saying? Finally get, after doing a year and some change in jail, realizing jail sucks. And then leaving crime behind. You know what I'm saying? And then becoming a famous entertainer. Like I've done all of the stuff that make women really salivate at the vagina. You know what I mean? And becoming a famous entertainer is not one of them. Okay? Becoming famous or a celebrity does not get you women. It repels them damn near. Being a celebrity repels women if you don't know what you're talking about, bro. It repels them because being a man of high stature, it's very easy to fall into the toxic dating trait of holding your woman too accountable, holding her too responsible. You know what I'm saying? This happened to one of my homeboys. Hey, Yellow, W's in the chat. What it is, bro? Yo, I always watching you react to scary vids. Yo, Yellow, I'll tell you guys what. If we reach 79 more in super chat, I will immediately stop what I'm doing, stop editing, and immediately jump onto the internet and start the streaming scary videos. You know what I'm saying? But it's up to the super chatters. Super chatters choose what we do's. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, dating is really, really, really easy nowadays if you're a slut. If you can be a hee-ho, then, you know what I mean? Dating is great. Dating is awesome. Every woman is with it. Not every woman, but just some of every woman. You know what I mean? And what's messed up, and it's really wild too, because like nowadays it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like hot girl summer times, you know what I'm saying? Like no females are valuing traditional women. Females are valuing Sexy Red. And I'm not gonna lie, I like her music. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for the hoes. Where's her? Like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, W's in the chat. Justin Cannon. Yo, thank you for the super chat, Brody. Thank you for the 5 in super chat. All right, you guys. We are at 27 in super chat. Once we reach 73 more in super chat, I will be switching over and doing. I knew that one would get you car. You know what I'm saying? But we will be switching over and I'll be streaming from my computer. I'm looking for the like nigga. It really be like that. Yo, Yellow Man, appreciate you, Brody. Appreciate you, Yellow Minion dude. Yo, I love Despicable Me. Yo, where you from, Yellow Minion dude? Yeah, that's what's up. Much respect. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women. Yeah, bro, because look, this is the way dating is if you're like a reformed criminal. Like if you've got a long track record, at least it looks like you've done crime, right? If you can look like you've done enough crime, you can pipe these hoes to sleep. I'm telling you, man, it's diabolical stuff. You know what I'm saying? So look, the first thing you're going to want to do is work out. Okay, you're going to do 500 push-ups every single day. All right, so look, we're going to shoot this skit live. I'm about to teach you guys how to date in 2025 before the year is up. You know what I'm saying? And it will be completely on fleek. I swear. This is gonna catch on. It's gonna be good. This definitely going somewhere good. Watch this. So let's see. Young Gravy for the instrumental. Betty, great instrumental. You're ugly. The beautiful thing about being a man is it matters not how you look. It matters far more how you make the women feel. If you can make a woman feel the feelings, because you can make a woman feel the same feelings that I make her feel, if you act in the same manner towards women that I act. Thus, yes. You know what I'm saying? You're a feel. Yes, nothing wrong with being a feminine, a feeler as a man. Nothing wrong with being someone who is apathetic and feels lots of emotions. As long as you can calm it down on the inside and channel it towards getting women pregnant immediately when you meet them. All right, so let's see. I'm going to teach you guys how to date real quick. This is really gonna catch on, guys. We're really on to something. All right, men. It's good stuff. All right, guys. Welcome. Welcome one, come all. Hello, friends. For today, we will be teaching you how to date in 2025. For I've got everything I need in order to start dating. But in case you're a bit unprepared, there's a couple things you'll need in order to head off to the races and hopefully get someone pregnant or maybe even become pregnant yourselves rather quickly. Let's start. All right, so the first thing you're going to want to need is an arrest record. Now, as a man, you're going to need an arrest record. You know what I'm saying? As a woman, it's going to be the ability to completely not be yourself. You've got to figure out a way to be a different bitch and then be that bitch with him. Like the opposite of what you are, you have to be that. Like if you're mean all the time, then you have to be nice. And if you're nice all the time, then you've got to be even nicer than that. And if you're super duper nice, then all you've got to do is just take off your clothes and you'll be most of where you need to be at in the dating pool. Type 1 in the chat if you guys like my tutorial so far. Type 2 in the chat if I'm just scaring the white people. You're a girl. That's good. Glitterous glitter and goggles. Well, just know that your vagina affords you a certain power over some dudes. You know what I'm saying? But for the high level dudes, the ones you really like, you're just gonna have to find a way to get naked as soon as possible. Basically, to pull your teats out in the minute you get alone with him. Like, just trick him into being alone with you, make up any excuse, and then the minute you're alone, take off your shirt, as long as you meet the age criteria. That is how you get any high level man. I can guarantee you. Just make shit, you know what I mean? Like, oh my God, I gotta go up to your room. Look, take a page out of that one chick, Josephina. You know, the one chick that lied on Ty Lil about stealing her vagina. And do what she did. Oh my God, I gotta go into the bathroom. Come with me. And then they went upstairs, and then they did things, and then afterwards she tried to charge him because, that's another part of dating now. You know what I mean? And so you're no longer ugly. You just don't have enough money. You know what I'm saying? See, if you got enough money, you can just pay up front. But be wary of paying for cuddles, because if you pay for cuddles, that's usually all the hell you're going to get, unless you're willing to drink bath water, suck feet, or eat orifices. We're going to edit that out. Either that or go mouth to trout, which none of those three things I am willing to do. That's rule number 2. If you're ugly, you just need money. Now you guys getting married in 2025 is for the birds. There's no all you need to date in 2025 is an arrest record and a gym membership. You know what I'm saying? I can guarantee you you'll have a family of 7. If you're a man and you do what I tell you, you'll have a family of 7 within a month. If you're a woman and you do what I tell you, you just gonna be pregnant up front. You know what I'm saying? You gonna find them. You're gonna find them. Now, females out there, you know what I'm saying? I realize it is extremely hard to figure out what a man likes and to get good at him. See, what you've got to do, ladies, is all you have to do, ladies, is figure out the show or video game your man plays and then lie about how much you love it and then fake that shit. If you do that and you cook good and you're naked enough, he'll love you outright. He has no choice but to love you now. You know what I'm saying? Now, females, I understand a lot of you women out there, when you find a man who actually has a job and isn't robbing houses again, you want to lock him down immediately. That's a really good idea. But see, just understand the higher level of the man, the longer he's probably going to want to wait to make sure that you're not completely full of crap. See, me personally, I don't want real love. I don't want that stuff. I want fake love, but not regular fake love, genuine fake love. See, I don't want real love. I want genuine fake love. And what genuine fake love is when a girl act really hard like she like me, and then I just keep hanging out with her. You know what I mean? And if we hang out for like 5 years straight and she can act that way for like 5 years straight, then I marry her. I give her all the pregnancy that, you know. Oh, shit. What games you gonna stream? Well, you know, but now understand this dating advice that I'm giving you guys. Rule number one, the truth will set you free, but first it'll piss you off. Rule number 2, you have to do 100 push-ups a day if you're going to be taking dating advice from BlastphamousHD, because, and now that rolls over to our 4th rule. Now, 4th rule of dating in 2025 is you want to make sure that you're doing at least 250 to 500 push-ups a day. That way, she will act super submissive because she's horny. You know what I'm saying? You want a chick to be, you know what I mean? You want a chick to think about you and be like, oh man, like, you know what I mean? If I piss him off, I'll never even see it maybe. You know what I'm saying? Now, rule number 5, whatever you do, never send meat pics. Never send dirty stuff. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Also, whatever you do, don't describe what you're going to do to her. That shit never works. You know what I'm saying? Now, the thing is, you know what I'm saying? Now, by working out and also rule number 6, don't ever cry for any reason, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's like a death in the family, or like you lose your whole leg at the kneecap, or your junk gets blown off. I'm not gonna lie. If my gooch gets blown off, motherfucker, I'm crying tonight. I'm live streaming that shit. Like I can't, you know what I'm saying? There's certain losses that one's taking life that warrants a good cry. You know what I'm saying? But if it's just something like a finger or a toe or like one of your eyeballs or something, walk that shit off like a real one. You know what I'm saying? Like, that save crying for when you lose a family member or you get shot in your ball sack. You know what I'm saying? That's real. You know what I'm saying? Rule number 7. Always use protection. Not because you give a shit about this bitch, but because you give a shit about you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why you give a shit about you, bitches, is because the last thing you want to do is you know what I mean? Like, take out your gooch in order to alleviate yourself from your liquids in the morning after a morning out of debauchery, only to see flames and fire shooting out the tip of the only tree in your forest. You know what I'm saying? So be careful. You know what I'm saying? Last thing you want to do is be too free. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with having doing stuff for free, just as long as you don't do too much for free. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, diseases are not sexy. You know what I'm saying? Contrary to popular belief, I understand, okay? Gucci third leg is obviously out here winning. He get all the hoe bitches. You know what I'm saying? But I understand for a minute Gucci third leg had it sounding like having sleazy diseases was the thing to be. But nigga, that's in 2023. You know what I'm saying? 2024, 25, and 26 and 7. Diseases suck. You know what I'm saying? Just don't get the stuff. You know what I'm saying? But what's really wild is I've run into a lot of dudes who for some reason want to still bone women without condoms. I don't get it. It's all risk and no reward, nigga. All risk. Straight risk. Straight risk. Shit. I just don't get it. That's like one of the last things I would ever do. Nowadays, you know. I'm not doing it, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing it, you know what I'm saying? I can't do it. Yep, you know what I mean, bruh? I ain't smashed a chick without wearing protection in like, shit, damn near 20 years. Pretty close. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe when I was a little bit younger, I did it maybe once or twice a year or some shit. But every time I did the shit, all I ever got, luckily no diseases, but the only thing I ever got was a burning itch. I mean, a burning desire to go and get tested for diseases. That's all I ever got from condomless snoo. That's all I ever got from condomless cuddling. You know what I'm saying? Condoms is bad. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. Wah, 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 wah. Hey, yo, Zever. So, did you know it's scientifically proven that the reason why you're talking about my chain is because you don't have one and you want one? Like, so I don't know why you would let everyone know that you broke. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what's up. Sell the chain, it's $4,000, right? You buy my chain? Nah. But I done had this chain for over 20 years, bro. This has got a lot of sentimental value, bro. Like, these are my YouTube plaques to me. These are my YouTube plaques. You know what I'm saying? You wonder why I ain't never got no YouTube plaques and shit? Well, I ain't really want them that much. You know what I'm saying? It's because the only reason why I did YouTube was to give money to my family, which is what I'm still doing. You know what I'm saying? Paying for my family. You know what I'm saying? But these was a gift. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. So yeah, these chains, I would say these chains, I would let these sell for about 50 grand total. $50,000. Hey, Yusef Gatry. So Yusef Gatry says cost 25 in Amazon. Based on your name, you're obviously Jewish. So that means, that means You're like the only homeless Jewish person I've ever met in my life, Yusef. It's wild running into a homeless Jewish person, bro. How are you homeless and Jewish at the same time? That's an oxymoron, moron. Like, for real, for real. Huh? That is hilarious. Hey, Yusef. Hey, are you like, do you have an Apu accent? Do you have a Quickie Mart accent, Yusuf? I'm from the Quickie Mart. Hello, everybody. I would like to let you know that the hot dogs are 17 cents off. Do not run, Yusuf. Do not run, Yusuf. Look on the bright side. If you use this accent enough, you can get $10 off your next coffee. I'm not good at this accent yet. Welcome to the Quickie Mart. Oh man. Oh bruh. That is hilarious. Don't you go, Jeter. Yo, yeah, these chains will definitely give you superpowers, bro. I like that you know these chains will give you superpowers, man. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, these are sentimental for me, man. You know what I'm saying? These were a gift. They were an expensive gift back right when I started YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so let's see. Wild time. Stop it. I mean, Money Gravy Crockett. What? Never take a damn thing slow. All I know is chase this dough and get money. Never gonna take no loss. Never gonna lose my soul. Never gonna break this and get money. Get money. Well into the evening. Get money. Cash type. No, it's the bad type. It was last night. I don't give a shit. I don't even. Rocking that little bit. Holy if she lady. You talking on that bullshit, but I know she tried to play me. I ain't with the bullshit. I'm with it if she gravy. Yeah, bitches, she be litty. Show your TV. I don't give a fuck. Oh shit. Bro, how old am I? I'll be 99 in October. You know what I'm saying? Moti Tadia. How old are you? How old are you, Moti Tadia? Hey, Moti Tadia, how old are you, bro? You're 25? Bro, what are you doing here? You're 25 and now you're 26? So you're 25 but now you're 26. So your birthday was 7 seconds ago? That's what I get for taking people seriously. I don't know why. Listen, I gotta stop doing that, man. Yeah, Betty's 28 by now, guys. I just turned 28 7 minutes ago. I did it. That's what's up. All right, you guys. So, peep game. Okay, so, guys, I'm going to ask you guys a question. How has life been from birth till now? That's my question to you guys. How much to be a moderator? Usually to be a moderator is 500 in super chat since it's a trusted admin position and it gives you power over the narrative of what everyone's saying in the chat, and it is permanent unless you do something crazy enough to get unmodded. You know what I'm saying? That's why I have a lot of the same mods, because I modded a bunch of people that sent 500 in super chat, and then the ones that didn't do crazy shit, they've been mods for a year, 2 years, 3 years. I got one mod. Yo, that was an awesome question I asked. Hey, appreciate you for gifting. Yo, You have a wife? That's what's up, Multi. How long you been married, man? That's wild. That's what's up, man. You wife the 19-year-old? Good stuff, man. You know what I mean? Good luck to you, bro. Oh, you said you're a virgin, Multi? That's cool. That's what's up. That's cool, man. Hey, W's in the chat, Yellow. My name is Rowan, by the way. Hey, what's up, Rowan? I hope I said your name right. I hope I didn't butcher it and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. I hope I didn't butcher your name, Rowan. So, with that being said, let's see. Another story. I have so many. Oh, all right. You know what? We reached a 10 a second ago. So I got another secret to tell you guys. Okay. So every 10 we reach in Super Chat is going to be a secret I'm going to tell you guys about myself. Okay. So another secret. Let's see. I can walk upside down on my hands. I can walk upside down on my hands. Hey, yo, Multi Tadia. Yeah, Rowan is a big rich dude. That's awesome. Yeah, shout out to Rowan. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Yellow Minion dude. Yeah, W's in the chat, the Yellow Minion dude, bro. Appreciate you, man. Yo, even Multi Tadia is in here telling you how big and rich you are. That's awesome, Yellow. You know what I'm saying? W's in the chat to the mod squad. I appreciate the compliment. Thanks for the compliment, man. Yo, so where you guys from? And what time is it where you guys are at? You said when we gonna see more ass beating videos? Yeah, I don't know what you're looking for, bro. I don't know. If you mean fighting videos, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Fighting videos, I got you. I don't know nothing about no ass beating videos, man. I don't know nothing about that, bro. That's all you right there, Brody. You got it, man. I don't know what your search history look like, man. That's wild. Ass beating. Hey, so Gogeta, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, what bothers you about you being a YouTuber, Ultra Gogeta? Because that's what it looks like you want to tell us. Are you a YouTuber, Gogeta? Yo, hey. I didn't even read them. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, so type of one in the chat if you guys want me to roast, the hater. Type of two in the chat if you guys want me to just forget about him like he doesn't exist and just move on like he does not exist. And I chose for y'all. He doesn't exist. Nah. That's good that you'll smash Toy Chica. Well, our super chatters get to choose. You know what I'm saying? If you super chat and you ask me to roast haters, I roast them. Otherwise, I just act like they don't exist. They usually don't. Like, you know what I mean? And not a lot of people understand this, but haters are just broke losers that wanted good stuff at one point, and now they see you having good stuff, and they're mad. They feel like it's not fair to them. So a hater is pretty much a person that sees you with your girlfriend or your wife or your husband, and they're like, yeah, I wanted a wife, but hey, niggas ain't shit. And it's not fair and then tries to convince his wife that the husband ain't shit because she is single. Type of one in the chat if the single chick that does that to her friend that tries to ruin her friend's marriage is gonna admit that she's doing that to sabotage her marriage because she's a lonely loser and has nothing that she wants in life. Type of two in the chat if that girl is single on purpose and she wants to be single. She doesn't really want a man. She wants to be single. She's single on purpose and she's helping other women. Yeah, don't worry about it, guys. That one went over damn near all of y'all heads, man. That's just wildin'. I forgot what I said by now. Don't even worry about it. Yep, I already forgot, yo. I was talking about something. Ah, damn. Nah, I don't know you like that excited. I legit don't know you, bro. So, you know what I mean? I don't think we have similar music tastes, bro. I don't know you like that. Catchphrase. What's my favorite catchphrase? I'm not gonna lie, my favorite catchphrase probably is catchphrase. Like I got that from Free Guy. You know what I mean? Ryan Reynolds. That shit funny as hell when he shows up and he's like catchphrase. I was like, motherfucker. Yeah. Yeah. Bro, type of one in the chat if you guys ever saw Free Guy. Type of 2 in the chat if you guys have never seen Free Guy. Bruh. Man, I still remember the first place like I ever saw. Oh shit. Nut. You said do a cool dance, Zild. Ayo Zild. Send me 150 in super chat and I'll dance. That's a super chat request. 150 and I'll dance, bro. That's what's up. Do you like Camp Low? I don't. I've never heard of them before. You know what I mean? I have no idea who that is. Hey, Dirk Grin, I'll collab with Low Tier God after you collab with them. Deal? Hey, Dirk Grin, deal? I'll collab with Low Tier God once you collab with Low Tier God first. You collab with him, send me the video, and I got you. Yo, what's up, Kilgore? W's in the chat, bro. Completely forgot about this feature. Yeah, don't really watch stream, but congrats, Brody. My first super chat. Yo, W's in the chat, man. That's what's up. What's up, Kilgore? Hey, yo, Kilgore, where you from, bro? And what's For real? Yes, excited. Send me 150 in super chat. Once we reach 150 in super chat, you know what I mean? All in one donation. Send 150 through in super chat, and I'll get up and do the most excited happy dance I've ever done. You know what I'm saying? For a whole song. On God. That's on God. That's on God. These niggas out here say to marry whores. I am not buying food or open doors for a woman, for a chick with more bodies than got sores. Ooh. I like 4. They are whores. If I'm talking to the bitch, she got a job. If her boyfriend selling drugs, he with the mob. That bitch, she cannot cook corn on the cob. Nigga, I'm gonna have to make that song. That's a good ass song. I'm gonna have to make that shit. I'm gonna have to make that. I'm gonna have to make that shit. That shit. I'm gonna have to make that shit. That shit. That shit's funny. All right, here, I'll play the original song. I'll play the original song because you guys are going to like it. It's by Kanye West. That's the only reason why you can say such random shit, because his music is so good when it's good. What's this shit called? Fuck is this song called? Oh, On God. That's On God. Yo, type of one in the chat if you guys have ever heard... you said a song of our choosing. So it's 50 in super chat if you guys want to choose a song and we listen to it and you guys get to hear that DJ a song of you guys, then that's what's up. Oh, you said Trump or Biden. Yeah, type of one in the chat if talking about religion or politics is stupid because it only ends in an argument. So type of one in the chat if only stupid people start arguments on the internet about politics or religion, thinking it's going to end somewhere productive, because it never does. It's just dumb. It's very, very dumb. Good job, Riker. Great question. Great question, Riker. How stupid of you. Good job. You're doing a good job, Riker. Man, instead of hot Cheetos or Takis, you know, good job, Riker. You're so good at this. You're so good at this. I'm surprised I'm not watching your stream. I really can't stand, I can't stand political people, bro. I can't stand it, bro. I just, I think it's best to just ban. Yo, I'm from New York. Watched the vids for years. They think you Kilgore Demon. Hey, bro, your name reminds me of a Digimon I used to like when I was younger. Yeah, that's real talk, bro. Let people live. Not everybody is gonna be talking about. You know what I mean? Not everybody wants to talk about a bunch of political crap. It's just jargon and garbage. You know what I'm saying? At least I didn't block you. Are you saying that one of my mods should have blocked you? It is not me that blocks you, young sir. It is my mods. It is never me. I block no one. Okay, I am a man of the people. I'm here to spread Christmas cheer amongst the men and gooch amongst the women. But non-physical gooch. It's metaphorical. It's gonna catch on. It's not a penis, I swear. It just really, really resembles one, ladies. Just say, you know. Nigga. Have I talked to Bouncer? No. I know, bro. I be clipping it, bro. I know. I say a lot of clip shit. I say a lot of shit that needs to be clipped. I say a lot of clippable shit. Like, bro. But the reason why it's like that is because that makes me laugh. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I say clippable things in an accent that would be far too exaggerated, get the point across that I'm attempting to deliver to the people. And using this accent makes it jovial. Even it takes all of the legwork out of it. I could talk like this all night. No one would even have a clue that I don't even watch you. This is not me. They would never know. Joshua Anthony got in a car crash. Yep, I saw that like 3 hours ago. Well, is he alive, guys? Type of 1 in the chat if he's alive. Type of 2 in the chat if he didn't make it. He is okay. Okay, now that we've confirmed he's okay, now we can make jokes. Huh? That's wild. That's really messed up stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? How the hell does he whoop Jake Paul only to get his ass whooped by a car literally a day and a half later? Shit. He probably still didn't take any damage. I'll tell you what, though. I would never fist fight Joshua Anderson or whatever the rest of his name is. You know, he knocked out Francis Ngannou. Who in God's name would fight that? Jake Paul is a fool. Fool, man. Clear fool. He literally knocked out that other dude, bro. He literally knocked out like Francis Ngannou, bro. Scary stuff. In a Benz. Tell her what's up. Tell her what's on. Tell her what's up. Tell her what's on. Tell her what's up. Tell her what's on. All right, you guys, hold up. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah. So what you guys getting into today? Okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys a story, right? So, that was almost Charlie Horse. It's close. So let's see. I'm gonna hook you guys up with a story. It's a story time of a story. A brave fool. For 100, you won't fight AJ? You mean for $100 multi-tade? What do you mean? How much is 100 multi-tate? You never knew about the crash? It just happened. And, you know, Jake is cool people. I don't care about him. Yeah, the women were all over him after the fight, bro. All over him. That's what it is, bro. Women don't like to tell dudes that part of female nature, bro. They only like the dudes who are violently criminal. You know what I mean? Those are the dudes that get their vaginas the wettest. You know what I mean? Freaking criminals. Dudes that look like criminals. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why is not because women are terrible, horrible people. Is because men try to fight women damn near every day for telling them no. So a woman's got to be with a man who can fight, who's obviously he can fight. You know what I'm saying? So that she can feel safe going through the world. You know what I'm saying? Because there's nothing scarier than having vagina and moving through the world without some scary buff dude that beat dudes up for you. Like that shit's scary. The last thing you want as a female is a boyfriend that no other dudes are afraid of. That's real. Man, I could talk like this to you. He ain't gonna do shit. Fuck you gonna do? Exactly. So yeah, so where you from? You know what I'm saying? Like nigga. I respect Jake for not giving up either. Jake is a real fighter. Like Jake can fight. Jake can fight, bro. For him to stand in front of that Joshua Anderson dude and not just fight, I'd have taken the knee. I'd have went the fuck to sleep. I'll tell you that goddamn much. He ain't about to break my face. Fuck that. Damn that. Damn all that. Turns out it's his trainer and someone else. Understandable. That's a plan on the BGs. Yeah, his head definitely split open. Damn. Hey, what's up, Yellow? Yo, I'm glad that you meet me and got to see me soon. Yellow, I really enjoy your energy, man. And they all got paid well. Hey, thank you, Hybrid. It's funny how you finally got whooped by someone who isn't old. Funny, he's finally... That's understandable. I don't know, who did he get whooped? I don't really watch a lot of Jake Paul stuff. I saw some of his fights or whatever. Alright, so let's see. Was a 6-beat passenger. Very freaky girl. Hella at the wheel. Talking all this snap. She laying on her back. Talking all that crap, but I know she getting crap. She be talking snap, but I know she getting crap. Let's see. Cut. Again. You don't really care that he lost? Nah. Yeah, I watch him regardless. You saw the Andrew Tate fight? I did not see the Andrew Tate fight, but I will say this, bro. Andrew Tate is a fraud, and he's disgusting to me. I'll never listen to another thing he says ever again in my life, bro. Like, back in the day, like, I used to really like Andrew Tate. I really believe the reason why I like Andrew Tate is because he started telling every dude out there who's going through any issues to do 500 push-ups a day, right? And that makes a lot of sense. You know what I mean? 500 push-ups a day makes a lot of sense. Now, he put out that good knowledge in the world, so I started following him, thinking that he was someone reputable to look up to. Then on the podcast, I heard this dummy. I heard the dummy talk about how he liked 16-year-old chicks or whatever, and that made me mad, but I didn't really trip on it. And then now that I see this dude can't even fight, so he's a dude who can't fight that likes chicks under the age? Motherfucker. Like, nigga. So I don't like that, bro. BlastphamousHD can't get behind that, bro. BlastphamousHD does not support, you know what I mean, like weirdos that can't fight. If that's the case, I'll still be friends with Chavez. You know what I'm saying? Can't stand weirdos who can't fight. You know what I mean? Dudes who are in the cupcake weirdo stuff and can't fight, don't want nothing to do with them. They're on their own. You know what I'm saying? Shit, nut. Push-ups can solve a lot of problems, Brody. For real, for real. But yeah, man, I don't like predators, bro. I can't stand them, bro. And the one thing I can't stand is predators who can't fight, bro. I literally have a burning hatred for predators who cannot fight, and I'll tell you why. I almost got yeah, he lost to a dude who wasn't even a TikTok boxer. The dude just can't fight. The guy he beat can't fight at all. At all. Bruh. So the reason why I don't like predator weirdos is because I almost got murdered by one when I was younger. I almost got taken out the game unalived by a predator weirdo when I was younger. What happened was this. I was 19 years old and I was going over my younger sister's house, right? W's in the chat to kill Gore Demon. Hey, okay, gotta go to the store. Yo, here's more money. Yo, appreciate you for the more money, Brody. You know what I'm saying? You have great energy. So, with that being said, I'm on my way to the store or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. So I'm 19 and I go to meet up with my little sister and my other siblings, right? We go to meet up. Everything is on the up and up. Everything is all well and good, right? Tell me why. My sister, when she was 15, she starts dating. She's, of course, like every female back then, was dating for money. You know what I'm saying? She's looking for a dude who could take care of her, give her money, give her a nice, comfy house, give her a nice, comfy life, right? So she runs into this dude. His name is Mike. Mike is 31. Mike is like a software engineer. Mike makes a quarter of a meal ticket every single year. That's how advanced and how good he is at what he does. With that being said, Mike was a dum-dum, right? So Mike wasn't a dum-dum because he wanted for a female happy place. He was a dum-dum because instead of learning how female happy place works or how female happy place chooses their mates and then just adopting the mating strategies so that you can mate with women, he just decided to buy a vagina, right? Which is not a horrible, terrible thing to do. There's way worse things you could do to buy a vagina. But with that being said, you know what I'm saying? It's not the most optimal shit you could do. You feel me? Like it's not way easier, but it makes more sense just to go out and learn how to date. You teach a kid, if you teach someone to fish, you know what I'm saying? They'll eat forever. But if you give someone a fish, then they'll fish that one time and then when they're hungry again, it'll cost them another $10,000 like Ray J. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Freaking my homeboy, he hold on, give me a second, y'all. Hold up. Wait, shit, hold up. Wait, hold up. Chick blew up my phone. I took the chick. Wait, hold up, y'all. Ooh, home math. That's good. Ooh, this is deserving. Damn. Huh? Okay, so let's see. I got you guys coming up fresh. Got a song coming up. I'm gonna finish up this story I'm telling y'all too. So, with that being said, yep, they just run into the weirdos. So, this older 31-year-old gentleman is dating my younger sister, right? I get over to the house to visit the family, and this is one of the reasons why I don't fucking visit the family. You know what I'm saying? Well, at least not the women in my family. I refuse to go any fucking where near the women in my family, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're on their own. You know what I'm saying? Like one of my cousins hit me up like a couple of days ago talking about some, hey man, can you loan me some money? Fuck no. Fuck no. You know what I'm saying? And then I politely told her no. And then the next time she hit me up, like a couple weeks later, disrespect came along with it. So I blocked her. You know what I mean? Yeah, that dude couldn't throw a single punch, man. What happened at the food place the other day? Wow, Louis, I'll tell you guys what. Once we reach the next 50 in Super Chat, I will tell you guys what happened at the food place yesterday. Y'all saw me. Y'all saw me coming. Y'all. That shit was wildin', bro. That shit was wild, bro. That shit was wild. I low-key don't even want to talk about it, but if we reach the next 50 in Super Chat, I'll tell y'all. It's embarrassing, bro. It's embarrassing. I had to run from the cops yesterday, guys. That's why I ain't tell y'all about it. Shit was embarrassing as hell, man. Grown-ass man running from the cops. Once we reach the next 50 in Super Chat, I will tell you guys that story. Type of 1 in the chat if you guys want me to tell you guys that story once we reach the next Super Chat milestone. Type of 2 in the chat if you guys want to hear the story instead once we reach the next Super Chat milestone about the girl that I either may or may not have accidentally got pregnant back in the day. Wasn't my fault. Excited Chemistry asks, do you agree that your fans can relate to your stories? Not really. I feel like my real fans is anyone who's laughed. Anyone who enjoys my stories, they're my real fans. If you're listening to it, you're my real fan. It doesn't matter how much you listen to it, how long, how often. You know what I'm saying? Which ones you listen to, you know, what your ethnicity is, or if you like Wonder Bread. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Oh yeah. Yeah, you like that one. How it be you? Yes. Yeah. I was supposed to be somewhere today. I did not even see what you said, man. Don't even worry about it. Yeah, my stories are very entertaining. I forgot. All right, y'all. With that being said, I'm about to get up out of this mug, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll see you guys next stream. If we reach 50 in Super Chat, I will stream and tell you guys stories for the next hour. And I've got 4 stories to tell. Understandable, Riker. You mean to tell me no one else really interacts with the comment section? I'm not surprised, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. The reason why I be staying in my I read you guys' comments so much is because you guys are hella supportive. You guys have always been really supportive. You guys have just been so supportive. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you guys are worth dealing with the low lives. You know what I'm saying? You guys are worth dealing with the weirdos and the losers. You know what I'm saying? I can barely hang out with you now. You know what I'm saying? But don't tell nobody I said that. For real. But yeah, man, you know what I mean? It's like a lot of, you know, but that's just regular life, you know what I'm saying? Like, I also like the fact that a lot of people understand that life ain't sweet. You know what I'm saying? So you can't walk around expecting, like people not to try to be as disrespectful as humanly possible, you know, and to be nice at the same time. So you can't like you can't expect a holes to be good people, pretty much. And if someone's an a hole, then they're just an a hole. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Because technically they're doing their job. That's real shit. You know what I mean? Hold up. Yeah. Dang it. Hold up, y'all. I'm like editing and talking to y'all at the same time. This shit is work. Hey yo, DKZ1, you sound like you might be on drugs. I would suggest that if you need to talk to somebody, there's a healthcare professional standing by. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? All types yelling and stuff. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, oh, hey guys, look, it's Chavez. Chavez is in here, guys. It's one of him. Hey, look, so his name is Prince Louis. It's Chavez, guys, and or one of my ex-girlfriends, one of my many ex-girlfriends. You know what I mean? Because we all know they tell the truth about their exes. He says, "What happened to you? You used to be awesome, but now you suck ass." That's interesting. That's an interesting take, Prince Louis. All I can see out of what you said is admitting to everyone that you suck ass somehow. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, our hearts, everyone send hugs and love to Prince Louis. By what he said to us, it's obvious that something has happened to him and that he used to be awesome, but now he sucks ass. Very clear case of projection. You know, at least that's what most book. At least that's what most of the books say. You know what I mean? Oh, hybrid. Yo, why are you funnier than me? Chavez, Slovakia. I'm telling Gideon. You are hilarious, man. You are hilarious, bro. You are hilarious, hybrid. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, hybrid. Hey, yo, Prince Louis, don't run. Come back. Don't be a loser. Oh, poor Prince Louis. That's all. That's the only. That's like all of the. He used up all of his brain power coming up with that one thing to say. That one statement about we used to be awesome, but now that we suck butt somehow. Yeah, weirdly enough, he sent that message twice. He's really trying to drive it home, as if he's really trying to convince himself of it. That's such good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's nice, excited chemistry. Gave him a kiss on the forehead. Yeah, it really be like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, dudes would literally get up here, try to talk smack to you, you know what I'm saying? And try to be like, no, I'm trying to keep you humble. No, nigga, you're jealous. Like, you're jealous and you're mad at the same time. Your wife can see it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But, people try to say it's rude to call dudes out on that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I have it happen all the time. Dudes will see me talking about women and then try to paint me as some sort of sicko or something. But that's only because that person doesn't get women and they don't want to hear about women that they don't get. You know what I'm saying? That's understandable. Like this one dude, I went to a martial arts class a couple weeks ago. I was in martial arts class, and one of the students, I'm sharing stories with everybody because my teacher asked me to tell stories. So I start telling stories, and everyone's entertained and shit. And then next thing you know, this dude walks up and he's like, "Yo, man, I'm telling the story I was telling was about how I went to the skating rink. I met this bad bitch. You know what I'm saying? I ended up like piping her out like twice, and then um, she ended up becoming really mean, so I had to leave her. And I didn't really even leave her. I circled the block on her. I tried to like hang out with her like I tried to hang out with her like 2 or 3 days later, but she just kept being mad at me. So, and to her, she got mad at me because she thought that she was afforded to be able to be shitty towards me and that I should stay because, you know what I mean? Because we had hung out. And I would love to stay. I would hella stay if a female's treating me good, after snoo snoo. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm not really a one night stand type of dude. I've had a good amount of one night stands, but like, you know what I mean? My one night stands usually turn into like 5 year stands. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, and I'm not even gonna drop that on y'all. I'm not gonna drop, not gonna drop any real stuff. Yo, so how about them Yankees, man? Where you guys from? What time is it where you guys are at? Yep, I gotta stop telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? Niggas get mad at me telling the truth. Mm-hmm. I got called Pippin. What's up, Johnny? Yo, okay, so look, in order to pimp, if you actually want to pimp, me personally, I don't pimp, okay? That's not my profession. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would love to say it is, but it's too risky, too much work. And females are the most unpredictable mammals on the fucking planet. So what the hell I look like trying to control a bunch of uncontrollable motherfuckers? So with that being said, I was okay, so I was dating this one chick, man. I tend to have this thing happen to me a lot. Females will date me, and the minute they don't like me no more, they'll ask me to pimp them. Right? It's weird. It's freaking weird. But I didn't really like the way that they was using, you know what I mean? I didn't really like the advantages that they were saying I would have, so I just said no. Right? So all right, let's see. Who the heck? You need them insecure ones. I don't even know. Happy birthday, Charles. For real, for real. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, the dating game nowadays is really, really freaking scary, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? All you need to do in order to be a pimp nowadays is be willing to break up with a female when she crosses your boundaries. That's all you have to do. It's all you have to do. 85 to 90% of men are not willing to dump a female when she pisses them off. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? So, and I'll tell you guys this. Like, this is the story I say to that, right? So, you guys remember, type of 1 in the chat if you guys remember Dr. Girlfriend. Type of 2 in the chat if you guys don't remember Dr. Girlfriend. Or Dr. Ex-Girlfriend. Like, that chick is not, I would never date that woman. Like, she's been chasing after me for like, ever since we broke up way back in the day. And she's on her own. I would never give her another chance. Like, there's nothing. I mean, I've been with way better women already. Way prettier and nicer and prettier. Dr. Girlfriend never cooked for me. She never cleaned for me. She was just holes. That's it. And that's cool. You know what I'm saying? She did her job. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, getting cooked for, you know what I mean, woman cleaning your stuff, you know what I'm saying, like treating you way better than that one treated you, it's way better. You know what I'm saying? Like, and people be like, man, you should have married her. You should have married her at her lowest while she was treating you the worst. That's what a real man does. And yeah. Chris Benoit type shit. That's what a real man does. He marries her until he's so unhappy he just takes everybody with him. Yeah, no thank you, ladies. You know what I'm saying? I care way too much about me to do that. Nah. But apparently that makes me a horrible person. And if that's the case, I'll be that. Shit, if that's what being a terrible person is, you know, like not breaking your back to get got by some hoes, shit, I'll be that. I have been a horrible person for years. Females be mad as hell at that shit. What you mean you're not sucking feet? It's like a marriage with terrible stuff. Yeah, people keep bringing it up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, so Till Lustrious. Why should my mods not ban you forever? This is my live. I'll talk about whatever the fuck I want to talk about. So why should you be allowed to stay in here? Tell all of us right now. Otherwise, my mods are going to ban you. You know what I'm saying? Why should we let you stay in here and conversate with us while we make ourselves laugh? You know what I'm saying? Tell us. You got it, Till Illustrious. Hurry up. Cut some bacon off your fat ass back. You know what I'm saying? Cut some bacon off your back. Hurry up, Till Illustrious. Don't tell me you're a coward. Don't tell me you're scared. Hurry up. That's what's up. Hey, yo, Till, come on, bro. Hurry up. You got 15 more seconds to say something before my mods ban you forever. And you'll just have to make a new name. And then just act like you're somebody else. 13, you know what I'm saying? 11, 9, 6, 5. All right, mods. First person to ban him gets an upgrade. Go ahead and ban him, guys. Hey, what's up, Shay? What's up, Maddox? What it is, BBL lover? BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. Hey, yo, type of 1 in the chat if you guys have ever heard BBL Drizzy. Type of 2 in the chat if you guys have never heard that. Another one bites the dust. Good job, Mod Squad. Hell yeah. Yeah, might as well get on up out of here. Hey, good stuff, Mod Squad. All right, so with that being said, you know what I mean? This chick, she was let's see. So Dr. Yeah. Okay, so she was trying to tell people that I was cheating on her and all of this other goofy shit. Yeah, it turns out, you know what I'm saying, like, and it's really wild too, bro, because what it is, this is the way it goes, right? If a woman cheats, which we're not going to talk about that, but when a woman cheats, there's no backlash, none. She just needed a vacation. She's been working every single day, you know, putting DVDs into DVD players and wearing pajama pants during the middle of the day and, changing the diaper or two or cooking herself and everyone else food. Just horrible, hard work. And so the work's so hard that she had to step out on you, right? She goes out, bones a different dude, and it comes back and tells you, I was going through something. I had a mental issue, or, you didn't give me enough attention, aka zero accountability. It's your fault, right? But when a dude does it, probably for the same reason, or because the woman is giving him not much of what he wants, but he's staying because he cares. You know what I mean? If he does that, if he goes out and gets some side cuddles, you know what I'm saying? He's eviscerated. We gotta burn him at the stake. Witch hunt. We gotta set him on fire. We gotta set his cow on fire. Everybody, Dougie. You know what I'm saying? W's in the chat. Well, type of 1 in the chat if that makes sense, if that's the truth. Type of 2 in the chat if that's not the truth. If women don't get a free pass when they cheat and men are the only ones that get shitted on for cheating. You know what I'm saying? But if you type of 2, either explain your point or be banned. That's what's up. It's like that mostly in America. It's shameful no matter the gender. Yeah, don't lie to us, Tovin. Don't lie to us, Tova Brown. That's a lie. Don't lie to us. You would let a woman off the hook if you knew she was cheating, and you would completely ream a dude for doing it. No. See? Nah. Women are really good about doing that. Oh no, both of us should not do that. But while the other one is it's completely cool when they do it. But yeah. Explain to me, Tova. Explain to me how women are shamed when they cheat. I'll wait. How modern day women are shamed for cheating, or the repercussions of cheating for women in the modern day. I'll wait. Type of 1 in the chat if there are no repercussions for women who cheat in the modern day and age. Type of 2 in the chat if women, there's a whole bunch of repercussions to cheating for women. So, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I mean, women, they don't get shamed. All their friends come around them and have their backs and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? All the women have their back. No, girl, he just wasn't giving you what you needed. He just wasn't telling you he cared about you. He wasn't eating butt. It's not you. It was him. And when a man cheats, you're a dog. A dirty, filthy dog. You're a dog with that pink thing hanging out. You just ain't got you can't keep it in your pants. You're a piece of shit. How can you do this? You're not from America. Okay, it is different in every country. You're right. Understandable. Women do get shamed in different countries, but in America, there's no repercussion for cheating for women. It's all upside. It's all upside for women to cheat. And their society tells them go do it, pushes them to do it. It's bad, man. I am so glad that a lot of our men in the modern age are so well fortified mentally not to let female nature piss them off or fuck them up. You know what I mean? So that they be out there doing goofy shit. I'm really glad that's the case. Because man, dude, the stuff the dudes be going through, bro. A lot of, dudes and shit, man, that should be wild as hell. Israel, that's what's up. I believe in equality For that being said, everything should be seen fairly. Yeah, good luck with that. Yeah, good luck with that, DC. Let me know how that gets you. Let me know how far that gets you, man. Yeah, welcome to America. Look, me personally, I agree with the dating scene. I like the way the dating scene is, but that's only because, you know. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. I like the way the dating scene is, you know. But it took some getting used to, you know what I'm saying. But a lot of dudes ain't having a good time. You know what I mean? They don't like the way the dating scene is. You know what I'm saying? So in order to make the dating scene good, dudes got to work out. That's hilarious. So, okay, so Estedia says, well fortified mentally. What about incels? What is an incel? I don't know what an incel is. Does it have to do with cells? Like inside the body? Cellular stuff? I don't know what an incel is. Ah. Hey, hybrid. So, when did you start cheating on the person you're with, hybrid? You know what I mean? Like, you say you think it's a maturity thing for cheaters. Oh, that's good that you're mature as a cheater, hybrid. So, what got you into cheating? And, why do you still do it, hybrid? Like, what's wrong with you, hybrid? Like, what's wrong with you, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? I think it's weird that you're trying to make it sound like cheating makes you mature. That is really weird. You say you think it's a maturity thing for cheaters? You think you've grown? You think cheating has made you grow mature? I guess that's one way to look at it. That's just weird. I know. Hybrid is saying that cheating is positive. So how did cheating make you more mature, hybrid? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand, hybrid. I'm trying to figure that one out my damn self, and I'm me. That shit got me confused, and I'm me. Damn. So how did cheating make you mature, hybrid? Oh, so you said cheating made you insecure, hybrid. Hey, so how did cheating make you insecure, hybrid? I feel like we're halfway to the answer. You know what I'm saying? We're getting there though. Hey, yo, so hybrid, how did cheating make you insecure? Make you immature? My bad, not insecure. You're not insecure. You're saying you're immature. So how did cheating make you insecure? I mean, make you immature? Hybrid. Zuin? Did you name yourself Zohan? Ew. After the Adam Sandler movie? Ah. Of course. Ah. That's like the only Adam Sandler movie I can't sit through besides the lovey-dovey ones, bro. Oh, that's weird. That's nasty. Ugh. Ugh. Hybridization says I need reading glasses. How do I need reading glasses? You're the one typing them, stupid. You're typing them, dummy. Hey, hybrid, dumb. You're the one typing your own messages, stupid. Are you breathing into a tube? Is that how you're typing, stupid? Are you handicapped from like the neck down? Because if you're typing by breathing into a tube, I'll let you off the hook. But if you're just dumb, if you're literally behind a computer screen saying what you want, like literally picturing what you want to say with your brain, and then typing that out in here, I read it verbatim, and you're mad at me because you worded yourself stupid. You're typing it stupid. It doesn't get dumber than that. I hate that people call me my name. Everybody, I name myself Blasphemous, and everybody calls me Blasphemous. The world is so cruel. You see how dumb that sounds, hybrid? You see how dumb you sound, hybrid? You've never seen anyone do that, hybrid. No one has ever got on the internet and been like, I'm tired of y'all calling me my name. It's disrespectful. Y'all are fucking up by calling me my name that I named myself. So what you're really saying, hybrid, like are you good? Like, are you on medication or something stupid? Hey, dum-dum, my hybrid, come back. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Go take your pills and come back, man. It's cool, bro. Yep, hybrid is 7. It's okay. Hybrid, you're dumb. It's okay, man. If it makes you feel any better, read books, nigga. Please read books, hybrid. Please. You know what I'm saying? Meet me halfway. That's all I'm saying. You ain't gotta be brilliant. But can you not be a dumbass? That's all I ask. I don't ask for a lot. You know what I'm saying? Read books, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not rocket surgery or brain science. You know what I'm saying? If you type something and I read it verbatim, and then you mad at me because what you said wasn't worded good because you don't read books, nigga. You just giving me jokes for the next month. You are the butt of my jokes forever, hybrid. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate you, man. That's good stuff. That very rare. That's like a chaos emerald of stupid. That's what that is. That's like it's running into someone with a chaos emerald worth of stupidity. You know what I'm saying? Oh, when did you become a? Oh. That's what's up. That's what's up. Hold up. Hey yo, so Hayden, you know what I mean? Like he asked, you're one of those, dude. You know what I mean? That's your issue to deal with, Hayden. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you know what? No, let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it. Hey, so Hayden says, this is what Hayden says. Hayden says, Blast, how long do you think you'll be making content for? Let's all play the violin music while he says this. Womp, 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 womp. Blast, Hayden says, Blast, how long do you think you're going to be making content for? I mean, when do you think you'll start a family? Are you new? Like, is you good? Cause I'm not gonna lie, bro. Your message sounds like you going through a midlife crisis, nigga. I suggest you go get yourself together, or maybe something like that. Maybe you're not going through nothing. You know what I'm saying? And you just like, that's like your main goal in life. Is to like, but yeah. Let's see. Potatoes, tomatoes. You know what I'm saying? I hope you find what you want as I will find what I want. You know what I'm saying? And and I'll leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm already well within what I want. I'm already where I want to be. Right? I have me. Right? I'm good. I'm good where I am. I don't want any stuff that you want because then I would be you. I don't want to be you. I want to be me. Ta-da! You know what I mean? Like, is that computing for you? Is it bubbling? It's bubbling, ain't it? Yeah, I like being me. You know what I'm saying? If that's the goofy shit that you want to spend your life looking for, then go do that. Go. Like, these niggas are weirdos, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you know what I mean? I'm not on that goofy shit you want, Hayden, bro. That's all you. That's not me. That's not my thing. If that's what you want out of life, you having a midlife crisis because you ain't got no wives and bitches and hoes to suck the feet of and pay all their bills and shit, then you go do that. You go find that. Let me know what you find. I can guarantee you gonna find it. You know what I'm saying? You get out there, you suck foot, pay bills, kiss anus, and do all that. And I can guarantee, and you do that for one woman, I can guarantee you know what I'm saying? Like you do that. That's good. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm only like having kids once I get married. You know what I'm saying? If I ever find a female that treats me the way I want to be treated for at least 5 years straight. Other than that, I'm good. I don't need anything else. I don't need the stuff that you need. You see how that goes? You know what I'm saying? That's why they say different strokes for different folks. I don't need what you need. So that feeling you feel when you're typing, oh my God, but Blast, don't you want to just give everything to the hoes? Like, you know what I mean? Like, when I find the right one. But other than that, I'm having fun. I'm having a lot of fun. Not nasty stuff fun, but just fun. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying not to blame white people, bro. I'm trying not to blame white people, but I know that nigga's white, bro. I know that guy is white, bro. Like, it's usually a white dude, bro. Every time I come in with that save a hoe shit, nigga. I can't stand them niggas. I can't stand save a hoe ass niggas, bro. I can't stand them niggas, bro. Fuck out of here, bro. Go suck feet that way, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Go drink dirty bath, a female's dirty bath water that way, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Go that way. You know what I'm saying? Just paying for sex ass niggas. Them niggas be the first ones to pay for sex and trying to make the prostitute white. Trying to make the prostitute their wife. You know what I'm saying? That shit is hilarious. Man. Hey, yo, Hayden, you asked me a dumb question. A stupid question. You know what I'm saying? The question was dumb. The question's dumb. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, the question is so dumb, Hayden. Are you married? Tell us, Hayden. Since you wanna talk about it so bad. You married? You're 18. Why aren't you married? You haven't found a wife yet? Why ain't you found a wife yet, Hayden? Where is she? Dude? I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? You're obviously on your Captain Save-A-Hole arc. Let me know how it finishes, bro. Let me know what happens. Let me know how it goes. Nah. No, I get asked that question all the time, bro, and I understand it. Is it because a lot of dudes are got, and then once they get got, their immediate response is to try to get every other man around them got. Oh, what? You're not married yet? Oh man, you got to give everything to a woman sooner or later, man. You got to give her everything, man. You got to give her your now money, your future now money, your past money, your current money. You gotta, man. The hallmark of a man's life is giving everything to the hoes. The minute he gets it. I don't understand why any man isn't out here giving it all to the hoes immediately. Yeah. Nigga. Huh? Yeah, I guess I just don't like weak simp ass questions, Hayden. That's a simp ass question. That's a lame ass question. That's a loser ass question. When are you gonna give everything to women? Why, even worse, why haven't you given everything to women yet? Hey guys, tell me right now, like, this is a really dumb question, bro. And it's like the question is really funny because it highlights the type of person you are, right? It shows that, like, obviously you're somebody who wants to, like, the minute any girl gives you positive eye contact, you want to get married. And that's all well and good, but that's dumb to me. That's goofy. You know what I'm saying? Marry the first chick that says hello? That's goofy to someone like me. You know what I'm saying? But it's understandable that if that's what you want. You know what I mean? You're going to work your whole life to give it to women. That's good that you do that. It's really good. I'll be right there piping your wife as she gives me your money that you give her because that you work for her. It's happened before. I'll be right there telling you that, congratulating you on taking the plunge. Congratulating you on doing something that I never had the testicular fortitude to do. To give it all. Give it all to women? Man, nigga. Nigga. Yep, bad mindset, man. But I guess in the US, that is how it goes. Yeah, Multitade, would you, like, how long do you think you would survive in the US? Like, because I'll tell you, bro, I don't know what you thought, bro, but as a man, you're on your own. As a man, you are independent and on your own. No one is coming to help you. So it's either you figure out how not to get taken advantage of and how not to get fucked over by dumbasses, by freaking, you know what I mean, gaslighters, by anybody trying to take advantage, like, you know what I'm saying? Because if you get got as a man, you just got. There's nobody you can go live with. There's nobody that's gonna save dudes. Like, there's none of that. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. A lot of dudes don't live like that. Yo, W's in the chat to Jody. Hey, big dog, how's things? Yo, life's good, Jody. What's up, Brody? You got good energy, man. Yo, when's the first time you heard of my videos? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, there is no one is coming to save any man. So as a man, unless you're smart enough not to get played out of everything, especially not by some vagina, then you're just dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't get got as a dude, because there's no one saves us. As a woman, you can do dumb shit. Men will save women. Women don't save men. Our moms aren't going to save us. Our dads usually aren't going to save us. There's no programs that are going to save us. There's not places that are just going to give out money so that we're good. There's nigga. You know what I'm saying? So as a grown-ass man in today's day and age, you can't afford to get got by every smoking gun, every glistening, every piece of shit that's covered in glitter. Like you can't get got by it. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, if that's what a dude wants for his life, to be just to be getting got, you know what I mean? In certain situation and shit, that's what they want. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Me, I like to wait at least 5 years before, you know what I'm saying? Like, I make a girl, you know what I mean? Until I marry a girl to make sure the energy's good. A lot of dudes, they just want to marry a chick up front. You know what I'm saying? And I'm all good with that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never wanted that. I have not, even since I was a kid, bro. Not since I lost my virginity. I have never wanted to, like, you know. But then again, that's just different strokes for different folks. Nigga. Yeah, now, there's nothing wrong with dating. All right? There's nothing wrong with dating. You know what I'm saying? But, like, a lot of, you know what I mean? Like, there's nothing wrong with dating. I'm just not about to get married, get got for everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, that's why I'm still happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I didn't get got by Dr. Girlfriend and none of my exes, bro. That would have been an L if I'd have got her pregnant, bro. But people out here, no wonder everybody was like, yeah, you should, man, dude, you got to be with her. And what's really messed up is, you know what I'm saying, that woman is so feminist that she would let me get her pregnant just so that she can put me on child support and you spend the rest of my life finding new ways to ruin my life. Like Neo. Like Neo's baby mama. Neo's baby mama, she goes out of her way to try to embarrass and lie on him every chance she gets. She wants to embarrass him and break him. And when he does break, you think she's going to help? You think she's going to be a shoulder to cry on? I mean, and you know what I mean? I say that because that's not females' jobs, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, females aren't therapists, you know what I'm saying? They're not meant to, like, you know, be around some dude while he cries and all this other weirdo shit. Let me see. Fuck. Let me see. I need to put fucking. Yeah, you was crazy. Yep. But like your first date might not be your first date. That don't even make sense. I don't even know what that means. I think he just hasn't found it. Yeah, that's all it is. You know what I mean? Once I find the right woman, you know what I'm saying? Like, if she treats me the way I want to be treated for 5 years, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to have a kid out of wedlock. You feel me? I'm not having a kid unless I have a wife. And I like to wait at least a year before I make a woman my girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just not with the goofy shit. You know what I mean? I'm not made for looking stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's the case, even if, you know what I mean? Like, I roll out. I'll dump a bitch. I'm not a Kai Snap, bro. I'll drop a female, bro. I'll drop the love of my motherfucking life. I've done that shit like 3 times already, bro. Look the woman I love in the dead in her eye sockets and be like, get the fuck out my house. And never let her back in and just go get a different one. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've dumped like a lot of chicks or whatever, but on the other side, you know what I'm saying? Like, those same chicks be trying to dump me and shit. We all know how relationships is one big tug of war, damn near. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? Like, that's one of the reasons why, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not like sitting somewhere crying, because I have a line, and if a female crosses my line, it's over. You know what I'm saying? Unless she's willing to make it up to me. You know what I'm saying? Shit, Dr. Girlfriend had to pay $4,000. I made Dr. Girlfriend pay $4,000 to get back with me when she told me, oh, I'm lonely, I need new friends, and then come back with a whole nigga. She didn't bring the dude to my house because she would have looked dumb, really dumb, showing up with a dude to my house. But she came to my crib, you know, buttered me up, make me, you know what I mean? We hung out, ate some food, and then she's like, oh, just to let you know, remember how I told you I was looking for a new friends? And I was like, yeah. And then she's like, yeah, well, his name is Stedman. And I'm gonna be going to his house, and he's real cool, he's real nice to me, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, because I'd already, you know, I dated so much up to that point, I'd already seen it coming. I was like, oh, okay. So then she's like, yeah, so what? So like, you know, don't be mad. What, are you jealous? Don't be mad. Don't be angry. And I was like, I'm not angry. You should go be with him. It's over. And she's like, wait, no. You're taking this the wrong way. You're taking this the wrong way. And I'm like, no, I'm not. You came in my house, told me that you're going to be with a different man. I agree, bitch. Go. Unless this was a manipulation trick. If you only told me about this other nigga in order to make me jealous, not knowing that I would dump your ass because I like my respect way more than I like love, then so yeah. And then she's like, wait, no, I was just joking. I was just joking. No, go be with the other dude. Because the fact that you told me about this means that you already cut a pony from the herd. And even if you're not riding him yet, you've taken the saddle out the barn. So feel free, go do you. You know what I'm saying? I'll just be cool. You go do you, it's over. Wait, no, I assure you, it's over. Because me, I would much rather be single and not being cheated on than in a relationship and being cheated on. I'm good. I'll just be, you know what I mean? Got to go back into my black Trump. You know what I'm saying? I just, you know, if my wife Malaysia is just going to cheat on me, I'd rather be single. I would just rather go it alone until I find the next lucky contestant. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Saying that with the accent is diabolical, man. That's just diabolical. Hey, CET, I want you to guess. I want you to use all of your lifetime knowledge from birth up till now and guess if this is me as you're on my channel. Educated guess. Probably might just be a guess for you, but make it an educated guess. That shit. This nigga said, is this you? As you're on my channel watching me. Cause you fucking blind? You typing blind, nigga? Fuck wrong with these hoes? This nigga. What is this nigga? This nigga at the computer and shit. Hey, Blast, is this you? Is this? I just wondering. Oh my God! Don't tell me this. Is this you? I don't know. I don't know who this is. Is this you? He clearly on pills. Like what pills is he on? Good Lord. It does go both ways. No one attack any chicks. You know what I'm saying? I won't settle anybody attacking any chicks or whatever. It goes both ways. It is as hard for dating. It's as hard in dating. Now, see, this is what women won't tell you, right? This is why a lot of guys get mad at girls without it being a fair exchange of just opinions and whatnot. This is why a lot of guys get mad at women. Because men believe that women have it easy in dating. Type of 1 in the chat if you believe women have dating on easy mode. Type of 2 in the chat if you believe dating for women is harder than it is for men. Dating ain't easy for nobody, baby. This shit. So don't be attacking Tova. Don't be attacking no females in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Dating ain't easy for nobody. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. You know what I mean? We got the proof. Fuck. Yeah? Dating is not easy for nobody. That's what's up. Thank you, CET. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, I don't see the difference in my own change because I'm me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really see much of it. Oh, man. Ah, shit. Yeah, I know what to do. Hey, love the vids, man. Thank you. All right, so like dating is harder for women. Dating is harder for women than it is for men. Because dating as a woman, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I only say this because I've dated a lot of women, so I kind of see what they go through. Like, it's really hard to find a respectable guy. Really, it's hard. Not only that, it's even harder to find a guy who can fight. Because every dude needs to know how to fight. You know what I'm saying? That's what females are going for. Like, first and foremost is their safety. You know what I'm saying? So dudes should be knowing how to fight. But, you know, like, no one really knows, unfortunately. With that being said, man, you know what I'm saying? So females are then stuck to date dudes that don't qualify, that get mad at them for not giving up the butt cheeks to him, even though they know he doesn't qualify, even though he knows he doesn't qualify. You know what I'm saying? And then she has to be around this dude and tiptoe around his sensitive ego. She's got to watch what words she say around this dude. She can't say the word small. She can't say the word insignificant. She can't say the word shrimp. She can't say none of that stuff around the dude that she's trying to get to pay her bills. And then out of all of that, she's got to convince him that she's faithful because that's what he wants. The dude is looking for a chick who's super faithful, right? Not seeing the times we in. So this goofball is doing dumb shit like checking her phone, asking her who she's been with, where she's been at. Where you been? Are you messing with anyone else? Oh, Ethel, no. Oh, like, you know what I'm saying? And then add insult to injury. The scariest thing of it all is women, one of their number one things is not being beaten by dudes, right? Dudes that can't fight women the most. Dudes that can't fight usually end up hitting females. You know what I'm saying? Because they never learned to control their anger emotions in the heat of battle. You feel me? Because arguing with a woman, my nigga, is the middle of World War out this bitch. That's World War III, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? She tell you did some shit you know you ain't do. You say you didn't do it. And she says, oh, so you think I'm lying? So you said, no, I don't think you're lying. But I didn't do this. She says, well, what? So you are saying I'm lying. And that's what the fuck about. Yeah, you see what I'm saying, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, females got it hard, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, both men and women have it hard, but just in different ways. As a man, as a woman, dating is easy for women because a lot of dudes are approaching them. But it's not easy when a bunch of dudes are approaching them because 99% of these dudes she ain't gonna touch. Even if she hanging out with them, she ain't gonna fuck them. You know what I'm saying? And that's another crazy thing about being a female and dating is that dudes always think you're boning your dude friends. Not gonna say why that is. Yeah, I am. But that's only because a lot of women, they like to gaslight the dudes they like into thinking that they're boning other dudes. Which honestly, to tell you the truth, you know, I don't mind, honestly, you know. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the same time, just understand, no matter who she tells you she's sleeping with, she's probably lying. At best, he's sucking fart or eating poop or drinking bath water. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what women make men do when they ask for sex when they aren't qualified for sex. They can only suck feet or butt or bath water. Hey, so where you guys from? Is that what she told me? No, no, it's not. I've never asked a woman what she was doing with any other man, as I've just so masterfully explained, you know? Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? See, what I said was a perfect derivative of everything I explained. If you didn't get that, you're a dumbass. Ta-da! If you didn't get that, Mr. Fa, you are a dumbass. And which is why you would go against it's understandable. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've never been told that by a woman because I've never asked her where she was going or who she was going somewhere with. I've never even looked in a woman's phone. I've never done any of that stuff. Oh, babe, who are you with? Oh, no, it's what? No, baby, please. Oh, no, I've never done any of that stuff. Who's John, baby? Why is he saved under the pizza guy? I've never done any of that. You know what I mean? That's what's up. All right, you guys. Well, I've had a lot of fun kicking it with you guys. I'm about to get up out this mug. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. That's what's up. I'm glad you learned stuff. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I normally don't teach is because dudes that don't know women get really mad when we talk about women. Like, they'll say anything to try to make the person who's talking about women sound bad. And in doing so, that's why whenever they do that, they always say the stupidest shit. Because these are the dumbest people trying to find a way to outsmart someone, that's already talking to everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's why. But yeah, that's why I don't really talk about a whole bunch of, dating stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I mean? Like, bro, fat dudes are the worst, bro. Fat men are so off, just terrible people usually, bro. Like, and what I mean by that is not that they're all awful, terrible people, but those are the guys that always try to shit on me for being around women. Every fucking time it's a fat guy. Every time. I was with this big titty having ass nigga yesterday, like a couple days ago. You know what I'm saying? And the minute a woman came around, this nigga just starts screaming and yelling goofy shit until she leaves. And then when we turn around, what the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? I was joking, man. It was a joke. You take stuff too seriously. It was a joke. You believe me? What do you mean you think I'm a liar? No, what's wrong with you that you think I'm lying? Why do you think I'm lying about that being a joke just because I only do that when women come around and then switch back to normal when they're gone? What's wrong with you? Why are you so negative? Like, nigga, I could do that shit for years, bro. I'm so used to it. I'm so used to them trying to do that goofy shit to me. But I know how to get around it. You know what I'm saying? I make their asses look dumb. That shit be hilarious as hell. Bro, I went to this one party, bro. I went to this mansion party, right? Raz B was there, a bunch of other celebrities and shit. So we get there. I'm there with this bad bitch. Bad female. I'm there with this female that was so bad that I'm not going to show y'all her picture. Because y'all always slide her DMs whenever I show pictures. So with that being said, I'm up in the I'm up in her DMs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we go to the party and shit. We get there, and I'm hanging out with her. She's on my arm and shit because she looked good. This chick, she looks so fucking good, man. Good Lord, man. She was in such good shape too. Abs, big ass titties, perfect stomach to hip ratio. You know what? And you know what? I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit that I ain't never tell nobody. A lot of people wonder how I was able to be so cool, calm, and collected through that whole situation where everybody trying to lie on me and find a way to lie on me. You know what I mean? But for some reason, everyone would gloss over the fact that Chavez is so knowingly with someone that he met when she was 1'5" and he was 2'3". Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all ain't never seen me with no young hoes like that. Like, I don't even collab with young hoes. I won't even collab with a motherfucker unless she of age. I don't give a fuck what she is. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Baby girl get 10 million views on freaking on TikTok, and I still don't think I'd say yes. Only because because in them situations, I always say no to some shit, and that's always when the essay case happens, bro. It's usually when I say no. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I've had chicks come on to me, I tell them no, and then that's an essay case. And my thing for that is, ladies, I understand that. At least suck stuff first. You know what I'm saying? Like at least go all the way above and beyond your dutiful job as a person. And then after that, you know what I'm saying, file the essay case. Shit, that's what's up. If that's the case, shit, if I'm guilty, shit, I'll help y'all. Shit, I'll take y'all to the police for you. Shit. But honestly, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. That's only to be petty. Cause I know she lying. I'm that petty. I will go to the police officer. Yes, stop all of them. Stop every sick bastard. You know what I'm saying? Cause I know they gonna, put me on a lie detector test and that shit gonna come back false as hell. And then nothing's gonna happen to her. But we're still wrong. But that's normal. That's just, super duper worth it. Oh. Yeah, you say you're mostly surrounded by those men with your age. And then your next question is, how do you fumble them? You want me to teach you how to fumble women? Well, I'm a man of the people. You know what I'm saying? I'll teach you. All right, so, do you currently fumble women right now, the ODD one? Oh, God. Who pays for vagina? Who pays for vagina, Toba Brown? Huh? Of course, it's the ugly chick who says this. Good grief. Good grief. Baby girl look like African American hunchback of Notre Dame. Good Lord. It's always the ugly women that swear to God someone's paying for vagina. You know what I mean? Yo, hey Tova, who was you talking about? Who pays for vagina? Please tell me you meant me. So I'll feel better I'll feel good while roasting you. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, nah, don't even worry about it. You know what I mean? Paying for vagina is way harder work than just hanging out with the chick. For real. But yep, that's a chick. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say the rest of that joke. Just not gonna say it. I be trying to spare the women, guys. I be trying.
Baby suck singing like a city cups. Get a nigga knocked for like $50. Buy a nigga walk around with the same talk. Niggas think it's sweet cause I smile. Okay, I'ma have to do a nigga fast. Stop a nigga right in front of his child. Give him the boost cause it's logo on.
Yep. Tova. Yeah. Something about the interstate. Most of y'all niggas be whack. Fuck a friend shit with a stacks. Brother locked up that nigga shit the packs. That nigga, he was about racks. That's what's up. Well, you know, hope it works out for you. You know what I'm saying? Hope it works out for you. You know what I'm saying? But yo, Tova, who pays for vagina? You know what I'm saying? Please, tell the class. I want to hear it. Huh? Come on, Tova. Come on, Tova. Come on, Tova. Tell us the truth. Don't pay for no strange. Understandable. Come on, Tova. Work up some of that hot girl summer type energy. You know what I'm saying? Nah, she ain't with it. Nah, she ain't with it. She's backpedaling. That's understandable. Don't want to become a laughing stock today, huh, Tova? You want to talk a little bit greasy, but you know what I mean? You understand. That's understandable. Bruh. I'm not on my demon arc. You know what I'm saying? I was on my demon arc back in the day when I started, I was hanging out with this one chick. Her name was, I'm not going to say her name, but her name was something. And when she was real cool for a second, but after a while she became, okay, so this is what happened, right? We hung out the first day, right? Hey, thank you, Hayden Butler, man. You got good energy, Brian. That's what's up. What's up? All right, so hanging out with this chick, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything was cool. We hang out. Mind you, I met this girl at my job, right? This is the chick that I almost got murdered for back in the day, if you guys remember. So there was a girl that I got jumped by like 17 dudes for. And this was the girl. We're going to say her name was Risa, right? Even though that's not her name. So Risa gets me jumped by 17 dudes, but luckily enough, the 17 dudes, when they show up to jump me, they don't have the balls to go through with it. Since I'm not running or ducking or doing any of that other shit, you know, so I'm standing there like, all right, what's up? And they're just like, they're scared, you know, so they don't run up on me, so they get in their cars and run out. So this all happened over that girl in particular. So when this happened with that girl, you know what I'm saying, I was just like, yo, like, nigga. Yep, fuck it. Yep, gotta put him on anyway. I was just like, yo, like, what the, you know what I'm saying? So baby girl came at me, you know what I'm saying, talking about she wanted to date me, right? And I liked the vibe or whatever. I wanted to kick it with her. So I was like, all right, cool. You know what I mean? I fuck with that. We could kick it. So I'm kicking it with her. So we kick it for like 3 fucking months, bro. We kick it so hard that I let this woman live with me. I let her move in with me, which is the worst mistake I ever made in my life. It is the worst mistake I ever made in my life. Like, it was so awful, bro. I'm thinking that this is gonna end in sex and happy stuff, and it was none of that. It was just being used in the worst of way for like 3 months straight, and I'll never do it again. I'll never let another woman live with me, bro. Like, not unless she's like the one. If I run to the one, I ain't mad at it. But if it's like, you know what I'm saying? If it's like, you know what I mean, just some chick I'm talking to or whatever, then nah, she can't. I ain't letting no chicks live with me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of my female friends recently asked me to live if she could live with me, and I told her no. You know what I'm saying? She been trying to live with me for like 7 years. I'm like, nah, bro. Like, I ain't doing none of that. So I'm good. Nigga. But yeah, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, It's understandable if you guys don't know why I would be like that, but that's understandable. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to get Jonathan Majored out this mug. Yeah, I don't know you. No one, you know. Yeah, oh look, it's your boy Sean, 4465. Another thirsty zesty dude who can't get anyone for some reason. Yeah, I mean, all of us in here, we all get the people we want, but for some reason, your boy Sean, he is reduced himself to begging online for men, for man's butt. You know what I mean? Keep begging, bro. Sad. Sad. That's pitiful. Did you know that it's scientifically proven if you're begging for man's butt, like your boy Sean, you're literally on the lowest point of the totem pole? It's been proven. You know what I mean? Because dudes beg for vagina. Straight dudes that can get women beg for vagina. You know what I'm saying? Dudes that can't get women beg for something else. Yeah, your boy Sean. You are just to your DNA, your boy Sean 445, your DNA, like you're so bad at being human, you get no one. Which is basically what you just told all of us. No, not women or men. None of them like you. That's thirsty. You know what I'm saying? You stay thirsty, my friend. Nah. Nah. Don't run, you boy. Come back. Nah. Yeah, that's sad, bro. Guys like that, like literally just stalk YouTubers looking for dudes or chicks to beg for sex from, and then just drop the message and then just leave because they're cowards. Which is why they're so cowardly, which is why they have to beg. You know what I mean? It's really sad. You know what I mean? This nigga's going door to door. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look, he's back. Trying again. Thirsty. That is really, really thirsty. So your boy Sean, at what point did you realize that you were so down bad with any type of company, male or female, that you had to beg for it? By implying weird prison stuff in the chat. Like, at what point did you fall in love with being a man so down bad and thirsty that you're begging for men in a man's chat, in a straight man's chat? Thirsty. Yeah, Sean on that Diddy timing. Sad. Sad stuff. Let us all laugh. Let us all have a laugh from a deep, healthy place at Sean's expense. You can't get men or women. You failed as a human being, your boy Sean. You can't get men or women. You so pussy, you get none. Sean. You so much of a bitch that even the bitches don't fuck with you. And that's weird, because I heard that, you know what I mean? Like, don't women really like gay dudes? You're not gay. You're just looking for dudes. Yeah, So type of one in the chat. So see, that's how we know. Okay, so men, we've learned something about psychology, guys. Don't trust men who make gay jokes, right? Because they're all gay. All right, they're just don't want you to know, and they're maybe telling you that nasty shit because they like you, and they're hoping that secretly you're with the weird shit too, when you're more than likely not. They gonna have to take they thirsty, ugly ass the hell out of here. Fuck out of here. Yeah. Sean, your boy Sean, let's just cut the shit. You ugly, nigga. You really, really ugly. To the point where men or women don't want shit to do. To the point where you gotta do thirsty shit like go into a room and saying, hey man, we did nasty dude stuff together yesterday. And then when the guy is like, no, we didn't, I'm straight. What are you doing? You're a weirdo. You disgust me. Get the fuck out of here. And he's like, well, these was jokes. I was fooling y'all. This was jokes. I'm not gay. I'm not. And with those, I was joking. I'm gonna leave, not because the joke didn't go good, but because I'm not gay. Like, no, the jig is up, nigga. Get your Aiden Ross ass the fuck out of here, nigga. The jig is up. Backwards mechanic ass nigga. Young thug dress wearing ass nigga. The fuck out of here. Young thug stomach having ass nigga. It's like, nigga, like, yo, like, I don't know. Why do flimsy dudes like straight dudes, bro? I don't understand what's so hard about going into another dude. Just find a nigga that's already wearing a dress. I don't understand what's so hard about that. You know what I'm saying? Get your weird on, get your up to the knuckle asses and go find who's that dude? Charles something? The dude that wears makeup. What's that nigga's name? Ended like Charles. It's James Charles. Yeah. Go get in that nigga's chat. Go look for a nigga that is looking for that. Get the fuck away from dudes that's straight. Leave us alone. We like vagina panties, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Get your James Charles ass the fuck out of here, nigga. Cut some bacon off your back. Fucking weirdo ass niggas. Did it? Weirdo ass niggas. That should be funny as hell. Huh? Like, nigga. Wait. Did you say James Charles said he's not gay? You really? James Charles said he's not. Type of one in the chat if James Charles said he's not gay. Type of two in the chat if James Charles came out as being gay. That's wild. That nigga hasn't told people? People think he's straight? Word? What's up? Yeah, James Charles is about as straight as a circle. That's real. That's real, Wild Nation. James Charles is hella into dudes, bro. He wear makeup. That nigga wear makeup. He's into dudes, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? If he's wearing makeup and wigs and all that shit, bro, like, yeah, no disrespect to James Charles. No disrespect to James Charles. I hope that, you know, blah, blah, blah. Hey, LOIS says that you're not tough. Thank you for letting us know that some female is watching this with you and they think I'm attractive. So they told you that, you know, so you want to try to talk crap in the chat in order to humble me in front of your chick. If it makes you feel any better, she's already fucking somebody that looks like me, buddy. You know, I'm not even in the same state. But if it makes you feel any better, she's already fucking a guy that looks like me. But it's not me. I'll save you some time. And if you looked at her and she just looked uncomfortable, it's true, nigga. Bruh, that should be funny as hell. Spread it. That's what's up. What cartoon do you think was better, Suction Cup Man or Happy Tree Friends? That's a hard ass pick. Damn. You know what I'm saying? That's a hard ass pick. That's what's up. Yeah, she's probably fucking way more than one. More than likely. You know what I'm saying? Bruh. And you know it's true because LOIS hasn't come back. LOIS. LOIS. Oh, LOIS says James Charles will beat the fuck out of me. Yeah, I can't fight, man. I'm terrible at fist fighting, bruh. You know what I'm saying? James Charles will beat me in a fist fight easy. You know what I'm saying? All right, you guys. You know what I'm saying? I'll see you guys later. Bro, copping with that info? What am I copping? Am I getting new J's? New video game systems? Did GTA 6 come out? What we copping? You the police? What you mean cop? Nigga, you police? I got warrants, man. Quit playing. You know I got warrants. You checking her phone right now. Oh, look at that. Wild Nation knows a word. He knows one smart sounding word. Oh. Oh. You know a word. You know a good syllable word. Cold. Oh, good job. Widow baby read a book with some pictures in it. Huh? Baby read a thesaurus for one, like maybe a little. This nigga. Cope. Like, bro, it's really funny, like how hard some of you, not all of you guys, most of you guys are awesome, but some of you guys, like, ugh. I don't see how some of you, like, you know what I mean? Like, just texting with some of y'all. When I read some of y'all's as text, you know what I'm saying? It's like I'm sitting there watching you talk, and whenever you open your mouth, poop comes out. You know what I'm saying? That's what Wild Nation seems like. That's what it seems like, Wild Nation. Whenever you talk, poop comes out of your mouth. It's like you're pooping pellets whenever you talk. You know what I'm saying? I can smell it whenever you type. Poop, poop, poop. See, look. Poop, 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 poop. That's what's up. Nut. All right, man. I'll see you guys later, man. Y'all stay up.